I should turn off my own music.
We're here on a Wednesday.
A Wednesday.
Which is crazy. We don't ever stream here on Wednesdays. Normally, we stream somewhere else and we stream something else on Wednesdays, but the plan changed a little bit today.
Smile.
I also don't know if the title updated. I think it did.
Maybe. It did.
Okay, cool. Great. Yeah, so we're here today streaming the game. Continuing chapter 6 because she's so eager to see my reaction to it that she had me turn the camera on Discord again for the second time in a row. That's kind of crazy. That never happens.
The way you say it makes it sound like I never want to see your reactions to things.
That's kind of funny.
You made me turn on the camera, which never happened. Whoa, 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 whoa.
No, it's
Look.
Look, I'm looking.
Look away.
I'm looking away. You can watch me look away. Oh, I can actually look directly into the camera. Will that freak you out even more?
It's okay, I'm not looking.
Okay. What's the point then?
I'm not looking right now. There's nothing to react to.
Alright, you hear this, chat? I sure do. Anyway, we're starting chapter 6 because I can't get what happened last time out of my head and why the hell we've gone back in time. This is a simulation confirmed. I don't know.
We have not gone back in time, don't worry.
Well.
But I do want you to be confused as fuck.
I will stay confused as fuck. I naturally always am.
Yep.
Great. I love that for me. Common Delilah confusion arc. Also, yeah. So I don't know how long this stream's gonna be. It may be on the shorter side, may not be. Who really knows? I guess we'll play it by ear. Just because somebody has to get up earlier than normal.
Jeez, Delilah.
Yeah, it's obviously me. I totally need to get up earlier than normal. That's not true at all. I get up early anyway. Oh, speaking of getting up early, starting the 17th of this month, which technically the 17th doesn't really affect me because I'm off that day anyway, but starting the 17th, I'm gonna have early morning work meetings every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So does that mean, well, I don't fucking know how long it's gonna be, but does that mean I'm gonna go to sleep any earlier? Probably not. Does that mean I will have to...
Why does that not shock me?
Does that mean that I have to get up earlier? Yes. Will I fix my sleep schedule? Absolutely not. My sleep schedule is forever ruined.
Well, we know that.
Yeah, so it is what it is, but we'll see how that affects me later this month, I guess. So that was a thing that got dropped on us today at that meeting. So whoop-de-doo.
That's a lovely thing to get dropped on.
It's so great. I have to be at work by 7:15 3 times a week. Except for the days I'm off, of course. But we'll see how that goes. So we'll see. But I think enough beating around the bush. We start the game, so we have plenty of time to get through whatever we need to get through this time. And yeah, we go from there.
Yeah, don't beat around the bush.
My fault.
It's time.
My fault.
Oh, I forgot how exciting this part is. Wait, I'm gonna message you something real quick.
We start. I kind of forgot that the save file was like chapter 5 verdict, and I was like, wait a minute, did I not save it? And I thought,
I got scared.
I thought I got a little.
But then I saw the picture.
Yeah, so we should be good. But yeah, we shall start. We are leaving it off.
I didn't even see you replied.
I'm just so quick with it. Okay. Still am confused as to why we just watched her get murdered by Tetris. I will never look at Tetris the same ever again. And she's right here in front of me. So that's great. I guess I'll find out what happens. Remember Nagito's video message that we found at the factory? Yeah, when we were dealing with the bomb ruckus. What about it?
Well?
Apparently, there was more to that message inside that laptop. Huh?
Yep.
We weren't able to see it until a day or so had passed. Apparently, it was locked by a timer. Did he set it up so we wouldn't be able to watch it until after the class trial? Why would he do that?
Perhaps.
Maybe Nagito planned to leave this as a will. Nagito's will? Where is it right now? We were just planning to meet at the restaurant and watch it together. Got it, the restaurant. Alright, so you told me to check the cottages. Every single one?
I don't know. Just I don't even remember, honestly.
Okay.
I just know checking them was interesting. I don't remember if it's at this part exactly though. Oh yeah! It's got little things that talk about them, see? He says, Mama, what happened to Hanamura Diner? Remember that was a big thing with his character at the end?
Yeah. Okay, it's giving Doki Doki Literature Club vibes.
Tremble with fear!
You're not gonna say the symbols or anything? You're not gonna do that whole thing?
Yeah, good luck with that.
Let's see what Nagito's is. Oh. Nagito, I can't believe you actually left a will. Fine then, I'll make sure to listen to your last words.
Aw, he gets to be honored.
No, you're not gonna say it?
Shit.
Shit. Let's see what Byakuya has to say.
Guide you. And join the Togami clan.
Fate. I don't know.
I don't know what the fate is supposed to mean with this character. Oh, because he's alive.
Yeah. I should
I
hurry
don't
over
think
to the
anything
restaurant.
happens with the...
Everyone should already be waiting. I don't know. I'm just clicking back and forth between the ones. Even if they... I mean... Yeah, whatever. That's rough. Haha, haha. Forgive me, love me, forgive me, love me, forgive me, love me.
Is this Mikon? I looked away for a minute.
Yes. Also, the splotchy, like, is just, that's very interesting. Everybody else's was, like, glitching, and hers is, like, super splotchy. It's very interesting. That's, well, technically, I'm gonna click on hers anyway. Yeah. Up, up, down, down, left, right, start. Sorry, guys. Don't and lose. Oh, fuck. That's the wrong. Okay. Squish. Mahiru. Oh, that's so fucked up.
Hiyoko?
Yeah, like it says Mahiru's name.
Oh.
That's so fucked up. Well, I would assume that, like, $S Miss Mahiru. Like, that's kind of fucked up. That's kind of fucked up. I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of fucked up. Sonia's alive. Pecco. Justice. That's so interesting that they all have different effects.
Young Master.
At Justice. Tool, Young Master Tool, at Young Master U. Oh, want to make amends, say cheese, smile. Everyone. L everyone.
L everyone. I was about to point that out too.
Please listen to one song. Yahoo.
Isn't that kind of cool?
I do like the little Easter eggs, and like the Miss Mahiru thing is like is low key fucked up because they were like she like looked up to her. But that is cool that they do have like the little Easter eggs, and I'm very confused as to why it's like why some of them are glitching out and then other ones are like Mikan's was like all splotchy and stuff, and then Pekko's was like blocks falling apart. It's very interesting.
I don't think there's any reason, honestly. I think it's just
they wanted different effects. They're like, let's put this in a PowerPoint thing and just do a bunch of transition effects and see which stick.
Not a PowerPoint.
Hey, you're late. Is it true? Nagito really left another message?
Kneel before Miss Sonia and thank her. She was the one who found it.
I was going for a walk with a gun.
The hamster.
The 4 dark devas of destruction. I was going for a walk with Gundam's hamster, and I found it when I stopped by the factory.
Listen well.
A coincidence, you say? Wrong. That is the will of causality guiding you.
Huh?
Why would Miss Sonia be going for a walk with Gundam? I never allowed that.
Excuse me, who are you allowing and not allowing things for her?
Damn right.
So anyway, let's hurry up and play it.
Yeah, you're right.
Did you see a mysterious character who maybe shouldn't have been there?
I wonder who's watching.
Honestly, it went by so fast that I didn't even...
What?
Like, in the background or, like, during
No.
the cutscenes? Because Gundam should not be there.
That's what I meant, yeah.
Okay, I thought you meant, like, there was... When it was zooming in on the laptop, I thought there was somebody standing in the background. I was like, honestly, it transitioned so fast to the laptop that I did not see anything. But Gundam being there... My guy's dead. He has been dead. So... Anyway.
Oh, he read this out himself.
Oh, my fault.
Okay, well, now he's not... Nagito, you're making me look like a fool. Is it true? Or is the traitor from the Future Foundation? Or is it? Oh my god.
Oh, I'm
If
so
so,
sorry.
Congratulations. What? No, I was messing up myself.
Oh, I was gonna say I skipped it, and I thought you were gonna reread it, and I skipped it in the middle of you rereading it, so I was like, oh shit.
No. I wasn't gonna reread it.
My fault.
If so, congratulations. Looks like it ended the way I hoped it would.
Ended the way he hoped it would. That was not a question. I don't know why I read it like a question.
Nagito was trying to kill everyone except the traitor. Damn it. It was just as Monokuma said.
Hey!
So he really set up the traitor as the killer? And he even tried to make them survive the trial? But why would he do that?
Excuse me?
Enough with your useless talk. It appears there's still more.
Okay, hold on. First of all, the blotchiness, if everybody makes appearance, then what's, like, okay, I don't... But their sprites are like...
But if everyone but the traitor is watching this video,
How unfortunate.
then unfortunately, I guess I lost.
Oh.
That outcome is the complete opposite of the hope I believe in. Well, not that it matters for me anymore. I mean, no matter what the outcome is, it doesn't matter for a dropout like me.
Now then.
Let's put this meaningless introduction aside and get down to business.
Let's get down to business.
Since I don't know who I'm talking to, I'm going to speak so that both sides will understand. First of all, you might be wondering why I did what I did.
That's not my only question, bro. I'm wondering why Byakuya's here, Gundam's here, Chiaki's here. Those are my questions.
Hey, you don't like him anymore? I'm gonna tell him you said that.
Like who?
The ones you don't like. You're mad that they're here.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm wondering why they're here. They're supposed to be dead. We watched them die. And yet they're just miraculously appearing like nothing happened, like they've been with us the whole time. Maybe in spirit.
Hey, you're the only one questioning it. Did you see like Kazuichi and Fuyuhiko questioning
Hajime's dead. Hajime's dead, and he's in the afterlife watching it all play out. It was actually Hajime that was the traitor, and we flipped POVs. POV or Chiaki, and you're just watching everything happen.
You know what? I like that. Well, I just took action after talking about it for so long. The special prize in the final dead room allowed me to learn a certain truth.
I'm sure it did.
It would be troublesome if everyone found out, so I already disposed of that page.
Okay.
Nagato,
Well,
you're so funny. You're so funny for that.
So, what was on the page besides Hajime being a reserve corps student?
But anyway, I was totally surprised. I mean...
Alright, read that out.
See, the thing is that I don't know how. The Future Foundation's traitor must have known that truth all along.
Somebody slapped a VR headset on us, and like this is all a simulation, and we're actually like all of us are actually alive in real life. We're just stuck in this simulation. They're testing a new VR game. Wonder where that plot point came from.
Oh my god.
We're all like, I don't know. It's giving, I don't know, what is it giving? Besides Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted, or whatever the fuck the game is called. You know how in Ruby, in the Justice League crossover, how they take off the headsets because they were supposed to be in a training thing? That's what it's giving. They got hacked, the consciousness got hacked or whatever. Yeah, that's what this is giving. If this game ends with a VR headset being pulled off of Hajime, I'm losing my shit. I'm gonna lose it. So, we're putting that out there.
Oh my god. And so, I was able to learn the truth about this world and resolved to take action immediately. Why does that just sound weird? Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I shouldn't have made fun of Hajime. Deep down, I always wanted to become a protagonist myself.
Oh shit, we are the traitor.
Check the web details? For details, check the web for details. Oh,
are they shamelessly plugging a website?
I think he's telling us stuff that we're not allowed to know. The secrets. And so they're cutting it out. They said, haha, not yet.
Not yet.
But now that I know the truth, as I look back on Monokuma's actions, I'm starting to see what he's planning. By giving us information about the island's mystery and the Future Foundation, he's raising all your hopes. But only so he can lead you to an unimaginable despair. Plus, Monokuma's trying to show that despair to someone. Perhaps that someone is...
Do we think it's gonna glitch out again?
Probably. Seriously pissing me off? I don't... It says happy a bit at the bottom. There's hell at the top somewhere. Jeez, what a hopeless truth. Who is Monokuma's true identity? How could they come up with a plan like that?
Now then.
But that's enough reflecting on the past. Let's talk about the future now. If you want to escape Monokuma's plan, there's a specific place you need to go. The key to enter that place is that message you found at Nezumi Castle.
Well,
Normally, you need to follow a bunch of steps to enter that place. But since that message gets rid of those steps, you can think of it as an Easter egg or something. It was probably left by someone other than Monokuma or Monami. But that has nothing to do with me. Why is it question marks? I'm assuming it's still him, considering that was Bryce's voice all mashed up. You guys still think you're not gonna die or something? Stop it, don't stop.
12.
Okay.
www. Don't stop it, don't stop it 12.
I had to hide this until my plan came to an end, but I guess now's a nice time to announce it, right? So then, I'll announce the password.
Do I have to write this down?
No. 11037. Ah! Do you get it? Do you get it? Cool Easter egg?
It's from the first game, or we watched the show, so.
But
it's
yes. The
blood.
11037.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
It's
A
very
tie
cool.
back. That is the password that was written in Nezumi Castle. You have to use that to enter that specific place. That's the only way you can escape Monokuma. I feel like I've been talking forever, but that's all for me.
I keep thinking I hear a door opening, and I'm like having to.
It's okay, I'm
stop.
watching. You're good. With this, my duty is finished. I believe my actions will become the foundation of this world's hope. And if that really happens, praise me. Tell others what I've accomplished.
Praise be the Lord, Nagito.
Clip it! Jack, clip it! Erect a bronze statue of
I was
me.
gonna say, you are chat. You can clip it.
Yeah, but the music's too loud in the background, which is why I'm not gonna.
Guess you can't get that soundboard.
It's okay, I don't make soundboards anyways. Respect me.
please call me the ultimate hope.
Looks like
Are
he's
you
bouncing
guys
on a
still-
trampoline.
Are you guys still with... I can't read it. But it says, are you guys still... I don't know.
I think it was the same as the previous paragraph, or not previous, but like the last like glitched one. It said like, don't stop, please don't stop, or something. I saw that at the end, and then I saw 12. This was Nagito's final message. That 11037 number that Nagito said was the password. Hello? There's no mistaking it. That's the password to enter that ancient ruin. I feel like I haven't seen her in years.
I know, right?
You better hurry. I think let's go before the countdown reaches 0. You're right, let's go.
No one's questioning anything.
See, but like obviously they're all dead. I mean, look at the student thing. And why is everything gray?
You can't fast travel.
No, I know, but like it's all
Actually,
just like gray.
I don't know.
I don't think it will let me.
Well, it's telling you where to go.
Maybe that's why it won't let me fast travel. Now's not the time to relax.
Yeah.
I need to hurry to the ancient ruin on the second island. There's my fast
Whoa.
traveling.
I didn't know you could teleport, Delila.
I'm just that skilled. I also... It's all pink. And
Well, pink is a good color.
pink is a good color, but and the music's... We're in a video game. We are in VR right now.
You are a video game.
Excuse me. Is that why I keep getting played?
Oh my god. Don't lie.
That rolled off the tongue a little too easily. Anyway, somehow it is quite nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Is it really safe to go inside? What's gonna be in there?
I don't know. Why don't you find out?
You are a boy, right?
Okay, hello. It's so it's so unreliable to be freaked out like that. You're a man, aren't you? Oh,
There's also that countdown. There's no time to stand around.
the gang's all here.
I'm gonna do it!
Damn right. It's our last chance to get inside. I'm starting to feel nauseous from the thrills, the kills, or the chills, the kills.
Thanks for the food.
Such a visceral reaction.
It's a
Ah.
it's a reasonable reaction.
Oh, for real. I'm just as upset as you are. But I also knew this was coming, so I had time to prepare. If you're gonna let it out, why not do it in the tupper where I keep with me? Didn't she say she was... Never mind.
Dumbass.
Hey, now's not the time to fuck around.
Young master Fuyuhiko.
It's going to be all right. You don't have to worry. I will protect my young master. Now then, let's go forward together.
Shut up.
The hell? Don't treat me like a kid.
This is your leader's order.
Believe that hope lies beyond this point. That is your leader's order.
I genuinely feel like it's been 15 years since I've seen this man. Like, genuinely believe it's been 15 years. Like, I know that we've been playing this game for a little bit now, but like, genuinely, I feel like it's been so long since I've seen this character. And her... Oh, hello. That was such
I
a
love the
long
contribution.
voice. That was such a long voice line. I did not think that she was going to keep going.
What?
What was that?
Hearing his voice after so long, I forgot what he sounded like. Oh, it's her as well. I told her that you would only understand piggy talk. That's so fucked up. I said, you're so cool in piggy talk.
In the name of my family.
I'm going to kill you.
In the name of his family.
Hajime.
Hajime, the password, please. Yeah, I know.
You think we have to type it in because the others are dead, so...
11037, right?
It's gonna be fine.
There's no need for you to worry. The only thing beyond this point is a shining future. Now then, let's open the door to the future. Gets shot, ends game, roll credits. Beyond this door, the future is waiting. A sparkling
little
future.
do you know. I lied. There's nothing else. We're done.
Yeah, the credits are actually rolling right now, but I haven't clicked onto the next screen because I am just so distraught that the game is ending.
Yeah.
And my questions are not being answered. Now then, let's move forward.
Oh, it's unfortunate I actually have to go right now.
Oh, shit.
You know I gotta be up early for work.
Yeah, your bedtime is approaching rapidly. Oh, this looks like a very... Okay.
Is this a trial ground?
I'm glad that he read my mind.
But why am I at a trial ground?
Oh, chat, we're so
It sure
cooked.
looks like a trial ground, but the vibe is way different than the one from before.
By the way,
Huh?
where did everyone go?
They were all a figment of your imagination from the very beginning. It's actually just been, what, the 5 of us? Is there 5 of us still?
There's 5.
Then there hasn't actually been
Everyone?
16. What? Something's wrong. What did I do? What did you do, Hajime? No, that's not it. I'm not the weird one. What's really weird is the
Dude,
fact
I
that
would hate to be in a situation like that, being so confused. What would you do if everything around you just fell apart like that?
I don't know. Probably have a mental breakdown with it.
Yeah. Me too.
This world. I like that my screen keeps falling apart. Oh! That's great. Chat, we're cooked. Quite literally cooked.
The confusion on your face is amazing.
I'm so lost. I'm genuinely so lost. I have no idea what's happening. Abandon all hope. Gamer's backpack. I would love to save my current progress. Thank you so much, game.
Nice. You went back in time.
Did I not call it?
What? No, now you're back in time.
Well,
Oh,
should I read it because it's blue?
I think so.
Okay. It would be wrong to say it was swaying from side to side. It was actually shaking rather intensely. The room I was in, it was shaking from side to side. The shaking was quite irregular. Just when you thought it was a series of small shakes, it would suddenly shake violently. And every time that happened, I'd have to steady myself with my foot. I couldn't stand up very well, but for me, it was comforting. I never thought not knowing what to expect could be so fun, so I was feeling rather excited. But I figured I'd get bored of that feeling soon enough. That's what I was expecting. For me, a person who is loved by talent, detecting regularities among irregularities wouldn't be that difficult. Ah, how boring. Oh,
Do you like ships?
on the other side of the dark room, I heard a voice. It was clearly directed at me.
You looked like you were having fun, so that's what I assumed. You do like ships, right?
Ships? Ah, that's right. That's it. So this is a ship.
You just realized that now?
Is it really that funny?
Hey, if you want, care to talk a little? The silence was starting to bore me.
Instantly, I saw his true character. The overfamiliar attitude, the friendly smile. But under that thick skin, I could detect a foul, offensive odor, like some kind of putrid slime. Did you just call Nagito a putrid slime?
Basically.
In a sensible way, of course. How should I put this? It was a small exclusive. It was a small exclusive to those who were already finished.
Nice to meet you. I'm Nagito Komaeda. Anyway, lucky me.
Get it?
It's been a while since anyone was willing to talk to me. So to share a room with a person like that. Yep, I'm definitely lucky.
Lucky? Ah, so that's your talent then. What a boring talent. He got clocked immediately.
A boring talent, huh? Well, that's exactly what it is. But for someone I'm meeting for the first time to say that so suddenly.
That's because I have luck as well.
Huh?
Even I possess a talent as boring as luck.
Possess? Huh? I'm starting to get really interested. Who are you?
I'm so confused.
You're obviously from Hope's Peak Academy too, right? So you're one of us?
One of us.
Ah, but that's weird. This is the first time I've ever seen you. Hey, can you tell me why you're here? How did you end up here?
How boring.
Ah, sorry. I'm often told I'm terrible at making conversation.
Not you. This world.
Huh?
I'm getting like villain vibes from the person I'm reading. And it's like, I don't think it's Hajime because like, no offense to Hajime, but I don't think it's him. This world is full of boring
It's
people.
supposed to be. No offense to Hajime, but
I'll let you fill in the blanks. People who lack talent stick together and oppress those who possess talent. Even though they know they're insignificant, they don't try to acknowledge their true superiors. They are profoundly desperate to drag them down to their level. And because of these bastards, this world has come to a deadlock. Deadlock.
that's exactly what I was thinking.
This world has stopped evolving. How boring.
Well, the world is shaped by the will of the majority. It makes sense that it bends to those who lack talent. That's why we're in our present situation.
Plot twist, I'm Nagito. There's two Nagitos.
Plot twist, there's two. Ah, perhaps. Does this have anything to do with the reason you're here?
Boring people make no contributions to this world, not even a speck of dust. That's why my teachers taught me that a certain degree of selection must be performed.
Looks like they had high expectations for you, huh? That's completely different from me.
I'm Monokuma.
But what are you planning to do? Now that you've ended up like this, there's nothing you can do, right?
Listen well, using people is a talent too. It is now my turn to use that person just as they used me in the past.
That person. Are you talking about the ultimate despair? How? I mean, they're already.
I have it with me. The contribution that person left to me, even now, it rests in my pocket.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm definitely lucky. I can't believe I'm speaking with someone as amazing as you.
Nagito jump scare.
Then, will I be able to see her again?
Look at his girly pop nails. Pop off, queen. he's slaying the house down.
Will I be able to see the person I hate with every fiber of my being again?
You know that emoji with the nails being painted? That's Nagito.
Oh my god. That's crazy. And this time. Will I be able to kill her this time? The person I hate so much?
I also noticed the bandages around his arm, too. That's an interesting detail as well. Hate? Then explain your hand.
Ah, this?
The end of that bandage is a woman's hand, right?
Isn't it amazing? I can't move it, of course. I mean, it's not my hand after all. But even now, it still hasn't rotted.
That's kind of gross.
Yeah. Hey, maybe that means it's becoming one with me.
I don't think that's how it works. You're not a starfish, Nagito.
He's trying. Isn't it amazing? I have successfully become one with the ultimate despair, my sworn enemy.
I see. So you salvaged the body. You really are a boring person.
Ah, I don't want you to misunderstand. I just see her as my enemy, you know. Because she's my sworn enemy. Because I hate her so much. That's why I took her power. And for that, I... Wait, huh? Do I hate her? Huh, that's strange. Huh? Huh? Times 12? Probably more?
I was
Definitely
gonna say,
more, but I don't want to count. Here, do you want me to count real quick?
Oh,
Okay.
well, too late now.
Oh, it's too late. Ah, look out the window. We're finally here. You're starting to see it too, right? That's Jabberwock Island, isn't it? Isn't it exciting? I wonder what's going to happen on that island once we get there.
What's going to happen? I can already predict what will happen.
Huh?
I already know because I'm loved by talent. But no matter what happens, it's of no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead.
Really? I don't really understand, but I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again?
There's no reason we'll ever meet again. After all, you are boring. Your talent, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me.
You really don't play along, do you?
I think I'd be heartbroken if somebody called me boring.
Yeah, as boring as that.
Yeah.
Wow, would you look at that?
What a crazy chapter.
I know. Well, look at the time.
Huh?
Look at the time.
What is this? Thanks, PJ.
Oh, it's like the beginning.
It's a door.
The door.
There's a
But
door.
that's how you started it. Oh my god.
Huh? A door? Why is a door here? Where am I? How did I get here? Where am I supposed to go? Through the door? Flashbang. What the fuck is this? This
A
doesn't look
violin.
this doesn't look like a
Hello.
hi.
Hello.
This doesn't look like an island. There's no palm trees.
How
Where
do
are
you
we?
know? We're inside.
But
There could be
like,
palm trees outside.
huh? Isn't this a classroom?
PJ's back.
PJ's.
You may be very quiet.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Wait, keep talking for a second.
I am talking and I'm still talking and talking more and still talking. It says the microphone's the normal one. It's not picking up the audio from the camera.
All right. Keep talking at the same time. Right now.
I am talking
All
at the
right.
same time right now. I'm still talking at the same time right now, and I don't know what's happening. It says it's the right
I
input.
don't know. It sounds fine volume wise.
Okay. Because I was gonna say we had an issue where it was picking up on the wrong audio source.
Yeah, on one of my streams, it picked up on the wrong source.
Mhm.
I feel like if anything, you're a little quieter than me, but I don't think it's anything like crazy. I don't know.
I can adjust. Let me adjust this real quick and see if that helps. I guess we'll kind of play it by ear and see how it goes.
Play it by ear, because we're listening. I get it.
But even so, it's a very strange classroom. Why am I in a place like this? Why are we here? I went inside the ancient ruin with everyone else, and I arrived at a place that looked like a trial ground. But then, why? It's not connecting. I read that as concerning. Like my mind
It's not concerning.
my mind read it as concerning. And I was like, that doesn't
Don't
make any
worry,
sense.
it's not concerning.
Yeah, it's not concerning at all. Yeah. It's like there's no connection between how I left the trial ground and how I ended up here. Well, you walk through a door. It's just like before, when we were all gathered in that classroom just before we arrived at Jabberwock Island. But where is this place? Is it somewhere on Jabberwock Island? Oh dear God. Oh dear God.
A body has been discovered.
Testing. Mic check 1,
Mic
2.
check?
This is a
Am I
test of the
KE?
school broadcast system. Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay, well then. Welcome to Hope Speak Academy, you guys. At this point,
What is happening?
I'll explain the graduation exam to you all.
Don't worry, he's explaining it.
So please assemble at the gymnasium immediately.
Huh? I agree. Did he just say what I think he just said? Yes, he definitely said it. He said, "Welcome to Hope's Peak Academy." But why would this place be Hope's Peak Academy? Not just that.
Because it is.
What is
Shaking
the
my head.
graduation exam? Isn't the killing over already? Yeah, we've graduated. Whoa.
No, we haven't. Not yet.
You're right. My phone.
Shaking my head.
Even the hallway doesn't feel like a school at all. What a creepy place.
Oh my god.
What?
I think this is like... I've been watching my coworker play the first game. I'm pretty sure this is like the same.
See, I was trying
Without,
to...
like the
Ye-
glitchy stuff in there because it looks a bit more normal. You know, stuff doesn't pick up till closer to the end. But...
Yeah, but like... See, I haven't played the first game. We only watched the anime for the first game. And my first thought was, like, when we woke up in the classroom, my first thought was the first game. So
Yeah, but I think even this like purpley hallways and stuff, this I'm pretty sure, I'm like 99% sure this is the same. Even that picture of Monokuma on the screen.
they reused assets.
They said, "Frick you."
At least
They
it
said,
doesn't look like a
"Fuck
normal school
you,"
at all.
said the "fuck you" guy.
As he fuck you said the fuck you guy. It's definitely a lie. There's no way this place is Hope's Peak Academy. Is this
It's a
creepy?
lie.
That's a lie. Is this creepy place the Hope's Peak Academy that I've admired for so long? It's probably a building that Monokuma made to startle us, just like the funhouse. That's right, that's definitely it. Monokuma said to come to the gymnasium, right? Then there's no pause there. I don't know why I'm reading it like that. Then I'll
That's
go.
okay, I do that
and
all the time.
definitely clear things up. Is there even... Oh, there is no map. I figured
Honestly, he's kind of being a little delusional, not gonna lie.
Despair Hotel.
Oh, green.
What the hell? AV room.
Yep, this is the first one.
Store.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, the store is there.
Nurse. Bathroom.
Because the AV room was like important for the first one.
School zone. Gym.
There it is.
The gymnasium is here, right? All right, I'm going inside. Something might be waiting, but I'm not going to cower away anymore. They will cower. And so I braced myself and cautiously opened the door. Again, a PowerPoint transition.
I'm gonna
This
tell them
is-
that you said this.
Who?
Them.
Who's them?
Good luck. You screwed.
Great. I wasn't prepared for what was waiting for me on the other side of that door. It's gonna be
What is it? What is
the
it?
first cast of characters. Volleyballs? Are we in Haikyuu now? It was a normal gymnasium.
Damn right.
Yo, Hajime.
Yo,
You heard the announcement came here too, right? Well, obviously. You guys did too, right? Obviously.
What's going on?
Hey, what do you make of all this? Monokuma said this place was Hope's Peak Academy or something?
that is.
That cannot be possible.
Well, yeah.
You're right. Any way you look at it, it's impossible. Hello! How does it feel to return to the long-awaited Hope's Peak Academy?
Why, you.
You.
Hey, where are we? Where'd you lock us up this time?
That's.
What a shock! I just told you guys this was Hope's Peak Academy.
Oh, thank you for the follow.
Oh my god, that kind of scared me. I heard the sound
I
on your
kind
end.
I kind
Oh
of
my God.
I kind of forgot that that there's a sound that plays when that happens. Thank you
Oh my
for
God.
following though. Appreciate it.
My heart, it stopped. Anyways, there's no way in hell that's true.
No, no.
Oh, but it is. I mean, this is definitely Hope's Peak Academy. Well, what's left of it anyway?
What's left of it?
What?
Didn't I tell you before? Fortunately, Hope's Peak Academy fell to ruin.
I like that Monokuma line though. What?
Me
Lies.
too. He's just silly.
You were serious about that? Ah, yes, a silly bear that likes to incite people to kill them.
What can I say? He's just a silly, goofy guy.
Oh, no worries. We always have like PTSD with audio issues here.
Oh my god. We streamed Persona. Oh, a week ago? Was it last week? Did we stream?
2 weeks ago.
Wait, no, it was. We streamed Persona at one point. If I wanted to check, I would. I don't remember. But we went 2.5 hours before realizing my mic was picked up by my webcam mic. So we went through 2.5 hours where my voice is basically drowned out completely. It was crazy.
It just sounded like I was schizophrenic having a conversation with myself. It was, and like in the faintest, like you can hear her very faintly if there's like no background audio, and if I'm not like talking like over her, you can hear her. But it just sounds like I'm just sitting there talking to myself, like answering
I
my
was
own
looking at the-
questions.
I was looking at the clip that you clipped whenever we went from we went to Ordinary. Just because I was looking at the clips and I could not hear myself at all, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "That was my stream, and you couldn't even hear me."
It
You're
was
taking over my stream
crazy.
now.
Hey, it was crazy because like, not only did we have that audio incident happen, one of the earlier streams that I did, I used the wrong audio source on my stream, and
Well, it was the wrong scene.
or the wrong scene. Yeah, it was the wrong scene, and I had no game audio for like the first almost hour of us playing. I think it was chapter 2, and it was like it was one
Yeah,
of the
I
like
think.
it was one of the moments where the characters were reading their own voice lines out, and it's just silent. There is no game audio, no music, nothing for 45 minutes. And then
But we're there.
we were there. We were just like super quiet because we were letting the characters read off their own voice lines. And then we would just like kind of react as it would go on. But 45 minutes of just nothing. And I was like, we found out, and I just felt so ashamed.
I remember
that-
laughing so much. Just like, obviously it sucks, but it's so funny at the same time.
It is very funny. But on the bright side, at least we were both present and we were able to be heard. I've never lived that down. We always find a way to make fun of it, and now we make fun of the Persona stream too because that's like kind of funny too.
Dude, Persona streams are so cursed.
They are so cursed.
Never did I ever think my first Persona stream I would accidentally dox my entire name.
Not only that, but the game crashed. An hour. No,
Oh, yeah.
It was like 2 hours in. The game crashed, and
No,
you didn't.
I don't think it was 2.
It was like an hour in, I think.
Around that time, but it crashed. So we had to re-go through the first bit. I had to like skip through it. Luckily not much happened, but that was
We learned to save all the time now in Persona because you didn't save for a good like 30 minutes, I think. So we
yeah,
had
but
to
we haven't run into that
replay.
issue again.
No, since we fixed the frame rate issues and stuff like that, it hasn't crashed since, but knock on wood. But we've learned to save as often as we could just in case now. But
Yeah.
it's so silly. The Persona streams are so chaotic, but they're so funny.
I don't even know why.
You're branching
Dude, that
out.
Rebo game is like a week old today, if that.
Yeah,
And that had less issues.
that's true.
That stream had less issues than the Persona.
It was so funny though. I think Persona is just like, it's just destined to be the streams that we get to like poke jokes at, make fun of, because so many things happen. And it's like, not only, it's like the third, like, you know how it comes in threes? And it's 3 times that it's happened in the Persona streams with like doxing your name on accident, no audio, and then the game crashing. Oh my goodness. It's so silly. You were serious about that?
I don't believe it.
Mini Mario making a casual appearance every so often.
But of course. Dude,
What?
I don't know if you ever see. We had to stop another bot just a little bit ago.
Oh, I don't
Thank
see
God
the
we have that
bots.
one blocked term. That one blocked term always saves us. I have to say.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't see the bots come up on my side, so.
Well, don't worry. That's why I'm a mod. That's why I keep it open.
Thank you.
But of course it fell to ruin. I mean, they were doing things that they deserved to be ruined for.
What do you mean?
I don't like this.
Anyway, pretty disappointed. Went through all the trouble to bring you here to Hope's Peak Academy, and you don't feel surprised or nostalgic.
How can we be nostalgic about something we don't remember?
Fine.
Memories? That's how they work.
Well,
I'm staring at you in the eyes right now.
I can
I'm staring
stare
back
back
at you. Oh well, it's not like I did this for you guys. Even if I don't feel, or even if you don't feel nostalgic, I'm sure someone is feeling nostalgic right now.
That classic fourth wall break. Someone?
Don't fuck with me!
Enough with this bullshit. Just spit it out already.
You.
Where'd you take us, you bastard?
Though I am not certain of my memories, I believe we entered the ancient ruin and...
In other words,
It means I made this Hope's Peak Academy between the door to that ruin and the inside of the ruin.
What? What do you mean between? I agree, Akane. What do you mean?
What do you mean made?
What's this?
Oh my! Your mind's getting the grumblies that only knowledge can satisfy. Good. Very good. It's fine to hurry along the graduation exam. My nature to provide a little entertainment.
It's like, it throws. Imagine if it like threw me into Hangman's Gambit right now. It's like figure out what the hell's going on by putting a bunch of letters together.
Dude, that would be so amazing because you'd flip. You'd
I would
crash
freak out because I hate Hangman's Gambit and I would actually like lose my shit. I would actually crash out. Entertainment? You're planning to make us do something, aren't you?
No way!
It's nothing to be so cautious about. It's not like you'll be making life exchanges or anything like that.
Shing!
It's just a simple graduation exam.
Huh?
Then, what is the graduation exam?
A fight to the death.
Hey,
Well, it's the headmaster. Inflicted, you know. On one hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate.
are you sure about this?
But on the other hand, I'm worried whether you guys will be okay in the outside world.
So,
Chat, she's not paying attention.
Sorry,
Chat, I see her.
I'm texting my brother. Hold on.
Chat, she's texting. She's texting. I see it. And that's why I'm thinking about telling you what this outside world is like before you make a decision. Yeah, she's texting. I'm telling.
I'm telling. Teacher, take your
I'm
phone away. I'm
telling.
telling. Teacher. Teacher. She's texting. Take her phone away. And that gave me PTSD to high school, bro. Holy shit. I had my phone taken away. No, actually in junior high I had my phone taken away because I was texting in class.
See, I was a good student, and I didn't do that. So, not to brag.
Not to brag or anything, but I was kind of a rebel. I got into fights.
Well, I don't know how to respond to that.
Exactly.
Well,
Me?
yeah, I would
wouldn't.
text in class.
Really?
You know what? You're
Nobody
valid for
text.
that.
You guys didn't text in class? Not even like a
not in
single
middle
thing?
school.
In middle, okay.
Well,
in high
I
school?
don't. In high school, sometimes. Like, I was allowed to be on my phone in French class and lunch. The lunch doesn't really count. But in French class, I did text.
So you mean to tell me that you've never pulled your phone out during class because you got a message to quickly text somebody back and then you put it away?
No,
Never.
because I don't. How would I know I got a message?
It vibrates in your pocket.
I had the ringer turned off. I don't have it set to vibrate.
Well, then GG, go next, I guess.
That's why. I never knew when I got a message. I'd go
Well-
on my phone to check things between breaks. But people knew that I was in class, so they didn't expect a quick answer.
Well, couldn't be me. I guess you guys are better than I am.
Yeah, follow the rules. So I wouldn't know about getting in trouble.
See,
You're being attacked, Delilah, and I
that's
support
fine.
this.
That's fine.
Thank you, chat. Thank you, chat.
That's fine.
Attack
That-
her more. It's funny.
Okay, all right. That's totally fine. I will admit that I was like rebellious, but when I went into high school, I fixed it up because I was actually
I'm
allowed.
so proud of you.
I was allowed to. I had a redemption arc in high school.
Not a redemption arc.
I didn't get into fights in high school.
No, but calling it a redemption arc is so...
Well, you're right because I had a character development phase in high school, and I decided that not being violent was a good idea.
You know, I'm glad. I'm glad.
But see, the thing is, though, is I wouldn't ever insinuate the violence. It was always out of self-defense that I would fight back.
Oh, that's weird. I was like a nobody, basically.
Nobody wanted smoke from a fire.
Oh, whoa. want, we can fight you. Time and place. Time and place. That's all I'm saying. See, Delilah here is 6'1".
I am 6'1". I will have to. You'll have to throw this first swing, and then I will proceed to fight back. Yes, behind the gym. Let's do it. We'll meet up. You gotta hit me first, and then I will proceed to hit you.
You know, that's a weird thing to hear out of context. You gotta hit me first.
You gotta hit me first because I don't believe in starting the violence. I will finish it though. I'm shy. Well, close your eyes and picture somebody you don't like and swing in a random direction, and I'll meet you at the end of that direction. And we'll make it work. We'll figure something out. We can do like those skits and stuff. We can act it out. But then it goes swing and a miss. Then it swing and a miss, and then it goes horribly wrong, and we actually end up fist fighting. Okay,
Well,
but
you hear that? She wants to fist fight you.
no, but they
That's
have to start it
insane.
first. I can't swing on somebody until
Is
they
that why
swing
we've
first.
never fought?
You want to fight me?
No. I'm just saying, is that why we never fought?
You did smack me with a pillow a couple of times.
Okay, but that was deserved.
Okay, what do you mean it was deserved? It wasn't that bad.
I don't even remember the context. All I know is that it was deserved.
I do. We were sitting on your couch.
Oh.
Violence me personally. Stay away from that. But you wanted to fight though.
There's no proof that they wanted to fight. Dude, are you taking this out on a random chatter now?
No.
That's so mean. I'm so sorry she's doing this to you right
That's
now.
crazy work. Flipping the narrative. No, but you smacked me with a pillow because we were watching a show. I'm a victim. Oh boy. This is a great
Check,
great
clip it.
conversation.
Clip it. She's being mean.
That's crazy work. That's
But
crazy.
I accidentally smacked you with my hair.
Twice.
Twice?
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
thought it was only once.
No, I'm pretty sure it was twice. Because there was one time, I think it was when we were in the restaurant, and the second time we were walking through.
I smacked you when we were in the restaurant?
I think. Either that or it was both times it was at the place. Because I remember you turned around really quick and you
No, but that wasn't my
smacked
fault. Dude, someone put their, they were tapping me in the middle of my back. That's such a weird place to, tap someone to get their attention. I got scared.
Oh, it was so funny though because I watched you in real time jump, swing your head around, almost gave yourself whiplash, and I follow your braid and it hits me in the face and I'm like, oh hello, I was like, what the hell? And then you're just like, because somebody came up to you and they wanted a picture.
No, it wasn't that.
No?
It was, they were complimenting my outfit.
Oh, I think the second time it was when somebody wanted a picture. Or I'm tripping. I don't know. I could be
Maybe.
wrong. My memory's
Dude.
terrible.
Dude, we went to a show and it wasn't even we weren't cosplaying.
No.
I got accused of cosplaying repeatedly.
Accused.
I was accused I wasn't cosplaying. And they were taking pictures of us.
Mhm.
Imagine you're going to a theater, a fancy theater to go watch something.
Mhm.
And people are asking to take pictures of you like you're at a convention, like an anime convention.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It was low-key kind of weird. I don't even know where those pictures ended up.
One of the ladies said that she was just gonna keep it in her photo gallery, and then she airdropped me the photo.
That's so weird.
I was
though.
like, okay, that's
Chat,
fine.
there are random people that have pictures of us now.
Hey, I mean, they were really nice though, and they complimented our
were.
outfits and said that we looked good. So, yes, queen. But it's yeah, I always find it very like interesting when like people will come up to you and want to take pictures. Like I guess it's like, yeah, it makes sense, but at the same time, like it's not like we were at a convention or anything, so it's like
No, that's what I was saying. I thought it was so odd because we weren't at a convention.
but there were so many people dressed up though.
There were people in actual cosplays.
Mhm. For this
Which
like
is why it
super
threw me off.
fancy like show at
Oh, yeah,
this
that felt
fancy
weird.
theater, and we're just like we see a bunch of people cosplay. I was like, you know what, pop off as you should. You do you. But it
And the
was
thing is
silly.
that I have cosplayed. I have cosplayed before. It's
Mhm.
not like, but I just wasn't then.
People thought you were,
People thought I was.
which is just it's so funny. I mean, I've cosplayed before too. I've only ever gone to like one convention here, but I cosplayed and people will compliment you and ask for pictures, and you're just like, okay, what are you gonna do with this picture?
Yeah,
You're just-
me when I was 14 going to my first convention and someone's asking for a picture of me. Yay.
Yay! See, I whoa, how long has it been? I think I was 21 when I went to my first convention and cosplayed.
Oh, so it's only been a couple years.
yeah, I don't know. I don't really go to conventions because, well, I mean, I did go to a convention in 2023, but I didn't cosplay.
I've cosplayed at every convention I've been at.
See, the convention I went to in 2023 was in San Antonio, Texas, in the middle of July, and it was
I was about to say don't dox
hot.
yourself, but
No.
you don't live there.
no, it was hot as hell, and I was not about to. If I was gonna cosplay as anybody, I would have cosplayed as Kate Bishop from Marvel, and I was not about to wear that jacket that she wears with those leather pants in 102-degree weather.
Buddy, I went to a convention in Texas, Austin, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
A football player. Ooh, you should tell me who. I want to Google it. I cosplayed Ruby, not Ruby, from Ruby, Neo. Her
Yeah.
original outfit, long pants, high boots, long sleeves, and a super long wig.
Yep.
It was so hot. I had never been to Texas before,
Yep.
and that was so hot.
Yeah, it's so Kate Bishop's outfit has a purple long sleeve, like kind of thin synthetic material, and then over that you have a jacket that has one sleeve and the other is like cut off for like her, because she has her guard for her bow, her arm guard or whatever. So imagine wearing a long purple like synthetic, which like synthetic is terrible to wear when it's hot as hell outside, and then you're wearing a vest with one sleeve, and then you're wearing leather pants, and you have all the belts and everything like on. It's just, and like the boots, because she wears like pretty high boots, and you're just like, oh my god, dude. Wearing that in September when I went to the convention here was hot as hell. Now imagine in the middle of July in Texas wearing. I was like, no, I'm not cosplaying. No, thank you. And we waited outside for like 40 minutes while we waited for the doors to open. I was like, no, I'm not doing that.
Conventions are so fun. I was going to go to another one because they have some in my area in April,
Mm-hmm.
but alas, I'm not going to.
Yeah, we don't have very many conventions here. There's one that happens every year around September, October time, but doesn't happen. We don't have very many. Either that or I'm just not paying attention enough.
I don't think I've heard of that one actually.
I have never heard of that either.
I'm sure it was cool though. I bet your cosplay is badass.
I love cosplays though. I love seeing people cosplay and all sorts of different things. There's so many talented cosplayers. Like
I
I
know.
love the watching people make cosplays from scratch. Like, and I'm like, dude, that's
I
crazy
could
work.
never.
That's crazy work that you could just do that. I'm like, damn. Hop off.
Leave some talent for the rest of us.
Yeah, spread some talent. Like, share, please. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't be able to make a cosplay. Absolutely not. I had to have my friend do my makeup for when I dressed up as Kate Bishop. I fuse.
Meow.
Meow. I also know that we just got sidetracked, and I don't remember if you read this line or not.
Let's pretend that I did.
Huh?
Why?
We're obviously gonna get out. There's no way we'd stay here.
That's right.
This is annoying. Just hurry up and let us choose. Let us choose right now.
No.
You can't do that. The main cast hasn't arrived yet.
The main cast, if they bring out the first characters from the first game, or the rest of the second game's cast, main cast,
Hey,
great.
Meaning, you guys are just extras until the guest of honor arrives.
Guest of honor, not guests of honor.
damn it!
So, enough complaining already. Hurry up and start researching the outside world.
What do you mean?
Uh-huh.
I've dispersed all the teaching materials you need from your research throughout Hope's Peak Academy.
Oh, great.
Well, I don't think this needs to be said, but all the information is accurate and contains no lies whatsoever. Otherwise, the main cast is gonna hate me. So please, rest assured and strive to do your best during your field trip.
And as usual, after leaving us with his cryptic words, Monokuma disappeared. Even if the setting had changed, even if the killing was finished, he was still the same as usual. What's going on? Outside world? Main cast? Somehow, I have a bad feeling about this.
Hey, hey!
Like, he kept insisting that this place is Hope's Peak Academy. But that's impossible, right?
What are you saying?
How do we make it back to Hope's Peak Academy from a tropical island in the first place?
That's what I'm wondering.
It's impossible.
It cannot be.
Maybe improbable, but not impossible.
There is no place for Hope's Peak Academy to exist on Jabberwock Island.
I said I wanted to go back, but I don't want to go back to a creepy place like this.
You didn't specify. That's like making a wish with a genie. And then not being
Exactly.
happy with what you got. What does this mean? So many things I don't understand have happened on the island. This building is really Hope's Peak Academy? This is the Hope's Peak Academy I've been admiring for so long? What in the world is going on? I'm asking the same exact question. Damn it, why is this happening? Why? I was finally able to attend Hope's Peak Academy. I finally thought I'd become confident in myself. Even so, I
Wanted to become Hope? If that's what you're thinking, just stop it. Listen carefully. The only humans worthy of becoming Hope possess amazing talents and a strong will. And the moment you're born into this world, you either have that or you don't.
Alright. Quirks, it is.
It has nothing to do with effort. You must be chosen by Hope to become Hope. That's why it's not even worth admiring. Or were you also blinded by your admiration for Hope's Peak Academy that you couldn't even see that?
Gah.
You're just some nobody from the reserve course who never had a talent to begin with. A nobody who forgot he was a nobody. That's all.
That's some Kingdom Hearts type shit. If I really am a nobody, then you should have just left me alone. Why do I have to go through something like this? Hajime, did something happen? Huh?
Hey, bastard!
Just reminiscing on Nagito again. You know, same old. Now's not the time to zone out.
Sorry, it's nothing. I don't really get it, but is that all?
I'm gonna do
As long as I don't beat the crap out of Monokuma, nothing's gonna be solved. Is that what it means?
Hey,
Just what the heck is Monokuma anyway? He's not part of the Future Foundation, right?
If you say that, then what is the Future Foundation?
jeez.
Even though Chiaki and Monami are gone, our situation hasn't changed one bit, which means the Future Foundation wasn't our enemy. That's the only thing I can think of.
You serious?
So, they're not World Ender? Then we really were tricked by Monokuma?
However, the Future Foundation is responsible for trapping us on this island, right? Regarding that matter, I believe Monami never once denied that.
Damn it.
Even if they're our allies, they might not just be allies. Maybe Monokuma is telling us to investigate that information on our own? Chiaki said she could not betray the Future Foundation, but if she were still alive, she definitely would have helped us. No, even her just being with us would have been a big help.
So, what should we do?
Damn it.
Well, that's obvious. We're going to get out of here safely. If we're going to get out of here safely, we have to do that graduation exam, right?
So annoying.
Graduation exam, huh? I'm not really good at taking exams.
Me for real.
Well, I guess it's better than people dying.
Jeez.
Monokuma said something about a field trip, right? Is he telling us to investigate like we have been?
All right.
Alright, I'm gonna do it.
Prepare yourself.
Like,
Yeah, we might be able to learn about something. About Hope's Peak Academy, about ourselves. Oops.
We might not be able to.
Oops. I don't care if we don't know anymore. If we can just go back to our normal lives, I'm fine.
hey!
Hey, we can go home when this is over, right? We can finally get off this damn island, right?
No.
If that's the case, let's all leave this island alive by any means.
Of course.
Hell yes. He's right. Now's not the time to bemoan how lucky I am. Where this place is, what's really happened to Hope's Peak Academy, none of that matters. What's important is, I need to leave this island with the others. We sacrificed so many lives in order to survive just so we could do that. There's no way we can stop now. But Monokuma should already know that that's what we're thinking. So why did he say that? We have to decide on our own whether or not we want to leave Jabberwock Island. He should already know that we'd never choose to stay on this island.
Hey.
So what are we gonna do? Can we start already?
But what are we even looking for? Do we just have to investigate this weird-ass building?
Even so.
I don't think we'll find the answers to all of our questions inside this damn building.
Well, I'll just go on ahead for now.
Whoa!
Hey, you're already going?
Jeez.
What is that idiot thinking running ahead without being cautious?
Man.
She obviously isn't thinking about anything.
I forgot to put myself on Do Not Disturb on Steam. That's so funny. Deadlock.
Deadlock.
It will be fine. There will no longer be any situations where we must exchange each other's lives that you know of. So we should do our best as well. Like they say, it's not scary if everyone stops at a green light. If we stopped at a green light, we'd never reach our goal.
Jeez. You're pathetic.
Akane already took off on her own. It might be faster if we split up and look around.
Deadlock.
Deadlock.
Maybe I should do that
Dude,
now.
I have not looked into Deadlock whatsoever. Oh wow. Guys, chat, I saw her Steam account.
My fault, gang.
I'll give you guys out the code. You can friend her.
Yeah.
spammer.
That's crazy work. Deadlock.
Deadlock. Like Sonia said, if there's no more killing, we don't have to worry about anyone betraying us anymore. Then let's get this over with and go home.
Later.
I'll go on ahead. I'll see you guys later.
With those brief words, Fuyuhiko left the gymnasium.
Excuse me.
I shall do my best to obtain a wonderful clue that will be useful to everyone. Now then, please excuse me. Sonia took a deep bow and then left the gymnasium.
Oh my.
Miss Sonia.
Miss Sonia!
Miss Sonia, please don't leave me. I'll be in danger if I'm left alone.
Kazuichi chased after Sonia, who had just departed, and left the gymnasium. I should hurry and start too. Just a bit more, and it's going to end. I can escape this nightmare and return to my usual peaceful everyday life. Imagine going through all of this, right? And all those people, like, you witnessed every one of those deaths and everything, and then having to return to, like, a normal life. That would be insane. The amount of, like, PTSD and, like, just mental issues I would have if I was in that position. I don't know how I would be able to, like, I feel like the guilt would eat me alive.
I mean, think about the first cast. They didn't even have a chance to go back to any kind of normal.
Yeah.
The world is destroyed.
Yeah.
And considering the fact that this takes place in the same universe,
yeah,
the world is still destroyed.
So, like, just that, it's like, is there even a point to, like, what would you do at that point? Like, I don't know what I would do. I'd be like, you know what, like, was it worth it?
Where's the ultimate therapist?
Yeah, where's the ultimate therapist? The only thing we can do is advance toward that hope. Even though I don't understand, and that a lot of horrifying things keep happening. For the sake of everyone who couldn't make it this far, I'm definitely going to go home. But there is no home for you to return to that you know of.
Whoa.
Like,
but he doesn't know that.
Not yet.
He doesn't know the secret of the outside world.
I do like this theme of the music, though, I will say. Huh?
Dude.
Hmm?
Never mind, keep going. I'm a little confused now.
You're a little confused?
Yeah, look at the screen. Look at that block floating.
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Me when I break a block in Minecraft. That's weird.
Me when I die by a creeper explosion. There's blocks everywhere.
That's weird. This is the hallway I walked through to get to the gymnasium, but it's clearly different.
Delilah, I think your game is bugging out a little bit. It's like glitchy. I don't know if it's your frame rate or something's off though, like...
Yeah, it sure is. It also discolored the hallway from green to blue. Is this Monokuma's doing too? Is he trying to confuse us again? Probably.
Well, the sky is green.
I don't know how he's doing it, but he keeps doing it over and over again. He's so persistent. But I'm not gonna fall for his trap. There's no way this will make me back down.
I low-key wish I could see what he is experiencing. Cause how does the screen glitch like that for him? And he's moving on like it's normal. Clever, buddy.
This hallway, there's a strange feeling to it, no? As if an invisible
really?
wall has been erected to limit our movement.
I am concerned.
Is it just me? It's like freaking Doki Doki Literature Club all over again with the random faces just glitching into frame. Like, Sonia's face just like randomly like, I don't know if it like does it. See? Like, what the fuck, dude?
Oh my god.
I don't know if there's like a particular thing.
We still haven't finished Doki Doki.
No, we need to.
I don't know if you're able to go in the doors that are blocked off like that. Don't quote me on this. Chat, if I don't help a bunch, if I don't help Delilah out a bunch, it's because I know. I know what happens.
Is this a dojo? It's full of strange things that make me think there's no way we're inside a school. Perhaps it's a mistake to expect the inside of this building to make sense.
Okay, but it also is Hope's Peak.
True. What is this? Is this a manga? The title is Manga for Morons, A History of Hope's Peak Academy by Monokuma. Why is a manga with such a suspicious looking title laying out in the open like this?
Let's start with history first, class.
Hey,
Reading manga is the third best way to learn about history. Then what's the first, you ask? That depends on the person.
So, just as I thought, Monokuma made this. That totally explains how suspicious it looks. I really want to just ignore it, but there's no way I can do that. Fine, I'll look at it. I'll look at anything that might be a clue to getting out of here, no matter what it is. I picked up the manga off the floor and started flipping through the pages. It's an introduction to Hope's Peak Academy's history, as narrated by the
Aw, little
cutesy character
cat.
on the cover. The story begins with an introduction to Hope's Peak Academy. Hope's Peak Academy is a government-funded school of privilege where only the most talented high school students can hope to attend. Built to raise hope in the nation's future, many of its alumni are key leaders of various industries. New students are chosen through a scouting process, but the ones who scout them are Hope's Peak Academy's teachers, who serve as both educators and researchers of talent. Hope's Peak Academy isn't just a school for talent, it is also a school for researching talent as well. However, for the past few years, Hope's Peak Academy has been suffering from a decline in funding. If this persists, the Academy believes they will not be able to make progress with their research of talent. So they decided to implement a new system. The Reserve Department. Hey, Hajime!
looking in your direction.
Unlike the main department who scouts for students, the Reserve Department utilizes a general entrance exam. Normal faculty was hired and placed in charge of looking after the Reserve Department. The expenses and exam fees for the Reserve Department are quite high compared to most high schools. Nevertheless, Hope's Peak Academy received an endless stream of applicants. Hope's Peak Academy was now available to talentless commoners, people who only cared about the brand. That's crazy work. With this, Hope's Peak Academy managed to amass sizable funds and began further research of talent. To create Hope's Peak Academy, Ernest Wish, a true genius who would become mankind's hope. Take a shot for every time I've said Hope's Peak Academy in this one section of dialogue.
Oh, buddy. It doesn't get better.
But just
You're
when-
at Hope's Peak Academy. You're screwed
I
now.
know. But just when they thought everything was going well, an unprecedented incident occurred. The incident that triggered the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in
Oh.
human history.
Get used to that one too.
The
biggest,
tragedy.
most awful, most
Oh,
tragic,
that.
whatever. Yeah, good luck. Good luck.
That's right, it was the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Hope's Peak Academy was crippled by this incident and was forced to shut down without accomplishing anything. The end. Crazy work. Huh? The ending was so sudden, like a manga that's suddenly cancelled in the middle of its run. Plus, these phrases mentioned at the end of this manga, the tragedy and the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy, these names are so melodramatic. There's no way these incidents really happened, right? This manga only mentions the names, so I don't really know the details, but no, it'd just be a waste of time to wonder about things that don't make sense. More importantly,
Buddy.
buddy, I'm gonna hold your hand while I say this.
Well,
to
no,
you.
that's the whole thing that he's trying to do right now, and trying to think to figure out what's going on. I don't really want to think about this. Okay.
I learned something because of this manga. The Reserve Department. That department was only built to collect money. I was one of those Reserve Corps students, right? Is he really asking us? Does he really not know after Nagito told him? Oh no, I'm gonna say this as sweetly as possible. That's so funny. Like, Nagito
I'm gonna
was
hold
like...
your hand gently as I say.
Nagito was sitting there calling him the Reserve Corps student and the talentless one and all this kind of stuff, and he's like, I was one of them, right? Yes, you were.
Honestly, Nagito lied about a lot of stuff. Don't think he'd lie about that.
I was gonna say, the way that Nagito, like, rubbed it in Hajime's face, I don't think he was lying. So, like...
Well, considering he had so much belief in Hajime's talent,
He ain't no ultimate detective, that's for sure.
But hold on.
that's weird.
Oh, you're here again.
Ah, the thing that's weird is you, of course.
Damn! Huh?
Yeah, you talentless reserve corps student.
The talentless one.
Why did you forget you were a part of the reserve department?
Ah, yes, the ultimate talentless one.
The Future Foundation only took away your school life memories, right? You should have known even before you entered that you had no talent, right? So, it's weird that you actually forgot something like that, too.
He's got a weird case of amnesia. What do you want me to say?
By the
I'm-
way,
I'm pretty sure all of them have a weird case of amnesia.
No, but Hajime in specific. He just forgot
based
that
on my
he has no
assumption.
talent.
Can I forget that I have no talent, too? The Future Foundation must have wanted to hide the fact that you were one of those reserve corps students.
I got it!
Or you willingly sealed those memories yourself.
He's like ashamed to be talentless, so he like did a trauma response and like forced it away from his memory and like forcibly forgot it.
Oh my god.
Huh?
You wanted to be confident in yourself, so you wanted to forget everything that embarrassed you. Chat, you can't see right now, she's covering her mouth in shock.
That's a crazy line. That's a crazy line.
You know, when humans experience trauma, sometimes they erase their memory of what happened.
Did I not call it? I wrote the script, chat.
It happens pretty often. Thought I didn't know anything about that, though.
Are you saying it's my fault I forgot? That's not it.
come on.
When things get inconvenient, you always get angry and try to brush it off.
Dude, Monokuma is clocking Hajime right now. Actually clocked. Clocked the man so hard.
Well, that's expected of a reserve force, too.
Clocked again! Actually clocked again!
Dude,
Monokuma really
Hajime's gonna go
knows.
home and write in his diary. Monokuma's bullying me again.
He's gonna write in Monami's diary and continue the fucking journal entries Chiaki was writing. Day 100 and no, I'm just kidding. Day 17. Monokuma today bullied me and called me a talentless reserve student. And decided to clock my trauma responses as well. Damn it, what the heck?
No, that's a valid response, honestly. The heck?
That target seems pretty far away. If the production team had a little bit more time, they could have been a mini game here. Wait, what am I saying? I love when games break the fourth wall. That shit's my favorite thing. They could have had a mini game here. Oh, that's so funny. It's armor and a helmet. Did the map developers design this to reflect a Japanese dojo? Oh god, that's so funny. There's a straw post. I guess that means it was used for training. There are a bunch of wooden lockers here. Each of them has a traditional looking woodblock key sticking out of them. I guess they're just for show. There's nothing in particular that looks like a clue. If the game developers had more time, they could have developed a minigame here.
Man, if only they had more time.
Whoa. I would assume that... Hello.
What's going on?
This hallway, it's kind of creepy. I can't go to places I should be able to go to. It's like some rule is being enforced for no reason. It's like there's an invisible wall or something. Oh my god, get his face off the screen.
Oh, I'm sorry. Would you like to look at his face again?
No.
No, do you want to keep looking at him?
Why did he take his arm or something? So weird.
That's the classroom we came out of. Let's see if there's anything down here. Probably not, but yeah. Rent was due for whoever did this song. I'm just saying, this song is a banger.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, the entire soundtrack's a banger, but I think this is my favorite one.
Kill Command.
Yes.
I personally like Homicide.
Homicide is a classic. I never thought that I would say that sentence out loud
Chat
like that.
clip it.
That's crazy work. This is another manga. It's laying on top of the desk. This one is Manga for Morons, The Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Huh. Little bit on the nose, huh? Wasn't the Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy mentioned in that other manga too? It's why Hope's Peak Academy went bankrupt, and it was the trigger for the biggest, most tragic, most awful event in human history.
So that's twice now. You want to count?
I'll let you count, cause I should have had you count how many times I said Hope's Peak Academy. But yeah, if you want to count the most tragic, devastating human event in history.
You didn't get it right.
No, I did not, and that's fine. If
You'll learn.
if I read this manga, will I be able to learn a little bit more about that incident? Probably.
Nah, I mean, with how many times you're gonna say it, you're gonna learn.
Probably, yeah. I took the manga from the desk and started flipping through the pages to see what I could learn from the event known as the Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. The story made heavy use of outdated stylized drawings and depicting characters as solving mysteries. What's written here is, as the name suggests, the Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy occurred at the Hope's Peak Academy.
Really? I didn't know.
I thought it occurred somewhere else, you know?
Mhm.
The key player in that event was a student named Izuru Kamakura?
Kamakura.
Izuru was a genius known as a symbol of hope. Hope's Peak Academy used all their resources to develop him. Supposedly, Izuru was a genius among geniuses and possessed various talents. Wielding superior talent for the hope of mankind, the Academy referred to Izuru as the ultimate hope. To protect such rare talent, the Academy completely concealed all evidence of Izuru's origins and identity. Because of that, most of the students at the Academy were completely unaware of Izuru's existence. Is that the character that I was voicing earlier with Nagito? I guess we'll never know.
I'm not telling you shit.
But Izuru, who is known as the symbol of hope, was responsible for a horrible incident. 13 students of Hope's Peak Academy Student Council, among the Academy's best and brightest, were brutally murdered by Izuru. L.
Oh.
However, the incident did not end there. The Academy tried to protect Izuru's superior talent and concealed the incident as though it never happened. However, a certain student began working in secret to use that incident to their advantage. Or maybe the certain student is the student that was in the room with Nagito on the ship. The one who made everything public.
She doesn't know.
I don't know anything.
She doesn't know.
I don't know. That's why we're playing the game, to find out. It's okay. I've been left in the dark for a long time. And even when answers do get revealed to me, I will still be confused.
Imagine not knowing. I know, right?
My fault.
Oh,
My
crazy.
fault, gang. I am uncultured. Kind. My fault.
Kinda weird.
It's
Yeah, that's
okay.
what I'm saying.
If you really want to know about, like, if you really want something to tease me about, which it gets brought up quite a few times, Disney movies.
Oh my god.
That's all I'm gonna say, and you can elaborate on that if you'd like.
Chat.
Disney movies.
Chat, she doesn't know Disney movies. Like any. She knows like not the classics. Have you seen any of the classics? She just watched Hercules for the first time like a couple months ago.
Mm-hmm. Again, I was gonna say in my defense, but I know for a fact you're gonna shoot my defense down. I didn't feel like I needed to because I played Kingdom Hearts, so I knew the basics of the stories from most of the classic Disney movies and stuff. So like,
Now, I have a point. Do you know Lady and the Tramp?
I know of it. I've never seen it.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, she's also never seen The Wizard of Oz, which I mean isn't I don't know. I just feel like that's another one that's just like, oh yeah, I've seen it. Of course I've seen it, you know?
Not me.
The Wizard of Oz.
Not me. I'm uncultured. Yeah, so like when it comes to Disney things, I didn't ever see a point in watching like the classic movies because I knew what was gonna happen in the stories. See, I did watch Wicked in theaters when it came out and I cried. I loved Wicked. Wicked was great. I just never watched The Wizard of Oz. I know of the story, I just never watched it.
You don't even know everything that happens.
No, I don't. But
I saw Wicked twice.
I
in
saw Wicked
person.
twice.
No. The musical.
Oh,
The musical.
I was gonna say the movie I've seen twice.
Yeah, you don't even know what happens later on.
I don't. I don't. And that's why when part 2 comes out, you're gonna come out here and visit, right? And watch me cry to it.
That's the plan. That makes me sound so bad. I don't care. But it makes me sound bad. She's gonna cry to part 2.
Probably.
You
So-
cried to part 1.
I did. I did cry to part 1, and that's fine. As she should. I get very attached to forms of media very easily. Based on the reactions to a lot of shows that we've watched. She knows very well.
Yep.
I think the most iconic reaction is Ruby Volume 8. That'll forever be the most iconic reaction. I was screaming, crying.
You may think that's an exaggeration. She was actually screaming.
Screaming and crying. I was actually crying. There was plenty of tears to go around when we were watching Ruby Volume 8. And that's fine. Volume 9 made me cry.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. So, that's fine. I cried a lot. And that's okay. That student uncovered what the Academy did, and by making that knowledge public, it stroked the fires of Reserve Corps students who had long been dissatisfied with how they'd been treated. And the uprising began. And that Harold? That's the word. Heralded. Heralded.
Harold?
Dude, my brain's fried. Hope Speak Academy's destruction. This is the entirety of the tragedy of Hope Speak Academy. Eventually, that incident would lead to that horrifying, devastating incident. The incident that would be known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That's 3.
3.
Works cited, Danganronpa 0. I've heard people pronounce Danganronpa so interestingly.
Is it Danganronpa?
Danganronpa.
Oh, I hate that one. But technically, anytime they say Danganronpa, but I always find it so weird to pronounce it like that because I already got used to saying it a different way, so I just never tried to fix it.
Well, this streamer that I was watching, she was playing a game and she was doing a case trying to find out a murder, and she's like, somebody must have gotten inspired by the how did she say it? Danganronpa games because of the murder trial, and I was
You said Rompa.
Danganronpa. That's what I meant. Yeah, that's how she said it, and I was like, oh, Danganronpa mentioned. And I was like, all right, pop off. But yeah, there's
And
like
to think you never knew it existed before I came along and corrupted you.
that's fun.
That's what I do. I corrupt. One may even say I'm the ultimate corrupter.
With a heavy sigh, I closed the manga. Am I supposed to believe this? There's no way 13 people were killed at Hope Speak Academy. I mean, you just... My fault. You just, like, witnessed 11 people dying.
Yeah. What irony! For a genius known as the ultimate hope to cause such a gruesome incident. Talent like that is too regal for society. It's like trying to buy juice for the bar of gold. You should be lucky that you're incompetent.
Damn it, he always has to lead up to something offensive. He seriously pisses me off. But Ultimate Hope, Nagito mentioned that before too, but it looks like it means something completely different here. What Nagito said was the true meaning of hope, but for Izuru, hope simply meant talent. More importantly, a genius who possesses various talents. I wish they'd given me one of those talents so I didn't have to be in the reserve department. That's right, the reserve department. Here it said that the reserve corps students in the reserve department began uprising. Then what about me? You probably followed along. Hajime seems like a follower. Was I a participant too?
I was actually thinking, and whenever you said that, I was like, he just feels like the kind of person to just go along with anything, like zero brain cell.
Yeah, follower for sure. No, that's not possible. There's no way. I have no reason to do something like that. Or do you not remember?
But I say that about Hajime, but I do think he's one of the more strong-willed ones, like protagonists.
Yeah. Anyway, I've learned about the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy, but the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is a far worse incident, right?
4.
What kind of incident was it? And who's the other student that isn't Izuru? A certain student who secretly used the incident to their advantage. Who is that? This incident is really messed up, but all it's doing is raising more questions. The mysteries just keep piling up.
I think I accidentally almost spoiled something. I need to be careful with what I say.
Metal slabs are covering portions of the classroom where windows would usually be. To go so far as to cover up windows like this. Does he really want to keep us locked inside? But why? I don't know, why don't you ask him?
Well, I mean, if you remember the end of the first game, Monokuma didn't do that.
Mm-hmm. That's just that. Well,
It's kind of confusing. That's why there's no map. Oh, I see something under that table.
what the hell is with this room? It's freaking cold in here. It's like I'm in a freezer or something. If I just stand still, I might end up freezing to death. I should hurry up and investigate so I can get out of here already.
Cold room.
I've been found.
I've been found.
What do you think they keep in the cold room?
What do you think?
Oh my god, do you see the title of this one?
There's another manga just lying around here. This time, the title is Manga for Morons, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. I knew
5.
it. The next one would obviously be about this incident. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, huh?
6.
Just what was that incident really about? It might turn out to be something lame. I flipped through the pages of the manga and hoped that I was right. A story about creepily drawn characters who get involved in such horrifying incidents. An incident known as the biggest, most awful. Damn it! I was trying to see if I could say it without stumbling over my words, but no.
It's okay.
The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
7.
This is drawn so grotesquely because the incident itself is that grotesque. Anyway, the beginning of the creepy manga starts with this sentence. The tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy was simply the trigger. At first, the uprising of the reserve corps students that triggered the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy was initially hoped to be resolved quickly, but the situation continued to escalate to dangerous extremes. The movement started spreading all over the internet and fostered a thriving online community. The community was not limited to students, and people of various races and nations began joining in. But the movement was not confined to the internet and began spreading and eroding the real world. When the movement started, it was indistinguishable from any other demonstration inspired by social unrest. But as it spread across the world, certain abnormalities soon came to light. By then, it was too late. The ends and the means had vanished, and wanton destruction became their only goal. The strong butchered the weak killed the weakest among us. And soon, the weak
Oh my
formed
God.
fractions to brutally murder the strong. As the violence and death continued to spread, the shock of their actions began to disappear. As if the era was regressing to the more uncivilized times when senseless deaths were among the norm. Spoiler alert, people do die in this game.
Oh, thank you for the spoiler. Yeah. Oh my God.
Thank you. The media was
I would have
oversaturated
gotten so scared.
with deaths to the point where the people would watch them while enjoying a meal. I know, unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
They really should have put like a disclaimer, like, you know, rated
Yeah,
M for
whenever
death.
whenever people started dying, I got a little scared. I had to sleep with the lights on.
I was gonna say, what kind of game is this?
I don't know.
By the time the world realized what had become, it was too late to stop what had happened. Hey, people will die! A feeling of immense despair began spreading and eventually engulfed the world.
I thought the killing game thing was just a joke.
I thought it was just a joke. It's just a prank, bro. Acts of terrorism and coups d'etats began occurring around the world. A war raged in the name of despair. A war fought not for principles, religion, or personal gain. Just war. Pure war. And because of that, there was no way to resolve it. How could a movement started by high school students progress to such a hopeless scenario? The only explanation is the existence of a certain organization. There's a gamer girl, and she's awesome, and she's gonna die, and it's gonna be sad. And
They should have warned us about that.
She
You
gets
shoulda-
crushed by Tetris blocks.
You should have seen Delilah last time.
Yeah,
She may or may not have lost it.
I was so sad when I found out she was the traitor.
It's true. Just for that, I made her have her camera on.
I know. Devoted to a certain student who influenced Hope's Peak Academy, a group called Ultimate Despair. Instead of using Hope's Peak Academy talents for the sake of the sake of mankind's hope. Yeah, I was really sad. I didn't think that she would be the traitor. I think my two guesses for the traitor was Kazuichi and Akane. Those were my
Yep.
two guesses. And when I found out that Chiaki was the traitor, I was in denial. I
That's
was in
true.
hardcore denial. I did not want to believe it. And when it kept going and she wasn't letting up, I was like, well, still, I was in denial. And
You're
all the
like,
way
"You go next."
all the way up until the execution, I was in denial. And then I watched the I watched the execution.
Quaking in your bits.
Dude, it's crazy. I watched the execution. I was like, damn, this is for real, huh? And then continued the rest of the trial where they go into like their like sad, thoughts afterwards. And then she appears on my screen again after. And she's like, oh, look, Nagito left us a message on the computer. I'm like, what the fuck? And then we ended the stream there. And I was like, are you kidding me? I have to wait a week to find out
Dude,
why
I
she's on my
couldn't stay.
screen.
I had to go to bed.
I know you did. But
I was so sleepy.
She was an EP bear.
I was so sleepy. But yeah, I was really sad whenever I found out. And in the back of my mind, I knew Nagito was gonna die. But I thought that was brutal as fuck.
He did
And
die in
I'm
a
not
very
gonna-
brutal way.
I don't know if chat knows V3, but some of those were very despair-inducing as well.
Yeah, they
Because
were brutal.
I watched someone play them back in 2020, the games. And I just recently played them all. I played the second two. I didn't play the first one. Delilah knows most of V3 from watching our buddy Sour and I play it with me on stream. But was banned from seeing the end because you gotta finish 2 before that.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to watch the last part, so I don't know what happened in V3. But eventually, once we finish this, I can go and watch it. So
We'll be finished with this pretty soon.
Yeah.
And then more Persona.
Persona. I have to find a new game to stream after this because I have no idea. So, we'll see. Key members of society use their influence to brainwash the masses in order to spread despair. Tech-savvy computer programmers who... Oh my god. Who wrote software to spread despair. The powerful and influential created new values and morals to spread despair. And with this, they created the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. 7. As long as ultimate despair exists, this...
Oh, that was 8.
What's that?
We already counted 7. Shaking my head.
Hey, that's
You
why
don't know how to
you are
count.
in charge of counting.
We don't know how to. You don't know how to count. We're supposed to be. No. How dare you? How dare you?
You said we first.
I'm gonna allow blocked terms to be allowed, so you get bot spam.
That's crazy work. That's crazy work indeed. As long as ultimate despair exists, the despair engulfing the world will never end. The tragedy will never end. My heart was racing in my chest, but my body felt ice cold. And it wasn't because I was freezing in this room. The biggest, most awful event, most tragic event in human history. This is definitely all made up. 9.
Alright, I'm not gonna count anymore, but I think it's so funny because they're not just calling it like the tragedy. No. You gotta refer to it by name.
Every
Full
single
legal
time.
government name.
Full legal. It's like you're putting it in timeout. Full legal government name.
Delilah, I don't know how to pronounce your last name, but I'm gonna pretend I'm saying it right now. Delilah, go to your room.
I am in my room.
No, you're not.
What do you mean by that?
I'm in your walls.
You're in my walls.
Mm-hmm.
How many fingers am I holding up?
None.
That's a lie.
You can't put your hand up now and say,
But if you're in
That's
my
a lie.
walls, you can
You're
see.
such a
You should
cheater.
be able to see how many
no,
fingers I'm holding up.
you weren't holding up any because your hand was down.
Okay, how many fingers am I holding up?
No, it's still down.
Well,
All right,
obviously.
Continue on. We're not gonna make any progress
I'm
at this
in
rate.
your fridge.
I gotta go to
'cause
bed.
I do have a mini fridge in my room,
That's
so
actually
that's
so
crazy
true.
that you're in
That's
my
so
fridge.
true.
If I
Wait,
open
can you
my
open the fridge
fri-
real quick?
Yeah,
I wanna
yeah.
see.
I'll open my fridge. Let me stand up.
OMG, chatter. Are you in there? OMG. Are you orange?
Are you pineapple juice?
Are you pineapple juice?
It's actually my brother's.
Your brother owns this chatter? That's messed
No,
up.
no. The stuff
And
that's-
illegal.
That's crazy. OMG, don't fact check me. I'm just lying for attention. That's so funny.
You're so
I'm just
silly.
lying for attention is a crazy statement. That's so funny. Next time I'm caught lying, I'm gonna say that shit. That's so funny.
Dude, I'm caught lying all the time. I'm just a liar.
I'm just a lying liar. I mean, if this really is true, then what's happening in the outside world? Despair. They're all dead. My family, my friends, the convenience store I frequent, the nearby bookstore, my favorite restaurant. What's happened to them? Well, sorry to break it to you, buddy.
No way!
Hey, seriously yelling at a manga? Crazy are you?
Who would enjoy reading something like this? You clearly don't read angst for fun.
Oh my, you don't like my manga? A high school student who doesn't like manga is like an office lady who doesn't like to eat candy.
Enough. What is this messed up manga?
Thought you'd obviously know about such a horrible event that destroyed the world. For you not to remember that. Such despair. That's the Future Foundation's fault, though. Thanks to them for stealing your school memories. The incident that happened during that period has been completely removed from your brains.
This incident really happened, and I actually forgot about it. There's no way that's possible.
What are you saying?
How many times do I have to tell you? All the clues here are real.
Hello.
What is that voice like?
Hello.
Please understand, I'm rooting for you. If you don't learn about the full extent of the outside world, you guys will suffer for it. I just want to help you guys so you can live well-adjusted lives in the outside world.
I see. So that's how it is. That's what he meant by what he said at the beginning.
Well, as the headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know. On one hand, I'm happy that you're going to graduate. But on the other hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world. That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you make a decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here.
He's trying to make us feel despair towards the outside world, so we'll want to stay on this island. But there's no way I'm going to do what he wants. I know. Who would have thought that the person manipulating us this whole time would continue to manipulate us? Despair like that simply can't exist. The outside world should be filled with hope. That's what you thought. Just like now. Perhaps... No, that's definitely it. The tragedy. Whether or not this incident really happened, what in the world is this ultimate despair group? If they're devoted to a certain student who guided Hope's Peak Academy to its destruction, are they connected to both the tragedy and the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy? Plus, that organization isn't just one person, but a group of people. But if they're known as the ultimate despair, they're high school students, right? Well, if they were actually able to do it, then I guess that's why they were called ultimates. Then, are the killings involved? Are the killings we're involved in connected to them as well? It's no use. I'm going to freeze to death. I'm at my limit. I need to get out of here. Shivering, I ran out of the freezing room. Phew, that was close. I nearly froze to death. So where should I go next? Is it bad that halfway, I was expecting there to be somebody, right behind me?
No, that's not bad. I think it's actually a valid concern.
He's right behind me, isn't he? Nope, can't go that way. I just came from that way. Haha, silly goofy me.
It's okay, it's okay. Shake it off.
No, I should ignore it. I'm just going to pretend I didn't see him. What?
Hiya!
Why, hello, Hajime. I hope you're doing pleasingly well.
I do a great job at ignoring.
I know, right? Are you pleasingly well? You're pleasingly well, right?
What are you doing here?
No, no!
Well, there was another thing I needed to tell you on this floor. I got bored of drawing manga. Can you forgive me for telling you by word of mouth?
You should have done that from the beginning. I didn't want to read your manga in the first place.
A high school student who doesn't like manga is like a sumo wrestler who doesn't like eating hot pots.
I'm getting really fed up with your babbling. Hurry up. What did you need to tell me?
It's about that key piece of information you've been waiting so long for.
What?
Prize! It's about ultimate despair.
Huh?
And even though the term ultimate despair refers to a group these days,
Actually,
It was originally the title for a high school girl who was the most powerful, evil, and feared person alive.
High school girl.
Yes, indeed.
Lady
There she is.
Junko Inoshima.
Junko Inoshima.
Hey,
As the former Ultimate Despair, she created a despair brimming with charm and humor. And created the Ultimate Despairs. There was only one really horrible person in that group.
Don't fuck with me!
Hold
Hi,
on a
Fihiko.
sec. I don't know what the Ultimate Despairs are, but it's not that easy to form an organization. There's no way people would join some fucked up organization created by a high school girl.
unbelievable.
Humans who are obsessed with their philosophy have an uncanny power to attract others. The trait shared by many famous leaders throughout history, right? There's nothing strange about it.
Hey,
That holds true for Lady Junko. Charismatic ability to attract people, she even influenced those in the highest whoa. Help.
Echelons?
Of course.
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
trying. I see the ONS and I'm like, oh, is this French? No, I'm just crazy. Her connections were the main reason the incident became the tragedy in the first place.
So she even recruited people who would have been in a position to neutralize the threat?
Huh?
Then what was their purpose?
huh?
What?
You...
Like I said, why did they cause that incident? It doesn't even make sense. Oh my god, I look away for 1 second, I look back, I'm like, oh, did I read that? No, I'm crazy. They had a purpose, right? There's no way they'd do what they did without any purpose.
Hey,
It was Junko Enoshima's despair.
Huh?
For Junko Enoshima, despair isn't about purpose, a set of principles, a way of life, or an instinct. Despair is what defines Junko Enoshima as Junko Enoshima.
What are you saying?
I'm a stuffed plushie. Hajime is a human. It's exactly like that. Junko Enoshima is he's full of so much despair that she's truly hopeless. Lying. Wow, lying. Wow.
Lying.
Living, dying, eating, loving. For her, everything is despair.
What the hell?
To her overwhelming force of personality, Junko recruited the ultimate despairs one by one. She controlled their despair by taking advantage of their love, hate, grudges, anything really.
It's true.
Junko's despair was far more dreadful than any other. That idea had been slammed right into their minds. And so, the ultimate despairs who had just been recruited became nothing more than Junko's limbs. All despair, whether it was their own or anyone else's, was dedicated to Junko Enoshima. Like believers making offerings to their god. Like a mother providing for her children. Close enough. They dedicated all despair so they could escape from despair, all in Junko Enoshima's name. For example, they killed their families and friends, and even destroyed their bodies through relentless mutilation. And to hopelessly top it off, they completely believed it was something that they had to do.
There's no way something that crazy is possible.
What?
Do you know about the final days of the Reserve Corps students during the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy?
Final days?
In other words,
Junko has the power to change people's values. This is also true of famous people throughout history.
Born to make history?
Oh my god.
Hey, what do you mean final days? What happened to the reserve department?
of course.
Fulfilled their roles as disposable limbs. They believed in what they needed to do.
Oh,
And so, the 2,357 students of the Reserve Department all committed mass suicide.
mass suicide?
What'd you say?
All 2,357 students?
Excuse me?
Oops. It wasn't all of them. One person was excluded.
One person was excluded, huh? Hajime,
Nah, I think it was someone else.
I'm really, really going to need you to sit down and I'm gonna hold your hand. I'm gonna hold both of your hands and tell you the truth. It was not you. Is that me?
Damn it!
I don't believe it. There's no way I can believe this. Ultimate Despair, Junko Enoshima? Doesn't scare me at all. I mean,
Bastard!
Junko Enoshima is already dead.
What if she's not? Huh? What do you mean by that? Hey, Fuyuhiko, is it true what you said? Junko Enoshima is really dead?
Huh?
What? You didn't see? There's a book called Manga for Morons, Killing School Life in That Bloody Classroom.
A bloody classroom? No, wait. What was that you said about the killing school life? Like, the killings that we were involved in, they were killings that happened at Hope's Peak Academy. As I recall, the mastermind took her own life because the remaining students worked together to defeat her.
Well, yeah.
That's what it was. The Killing School Life ended up failing in the end. As a result, the 6 students who survived managed to escape from the academy. That's already more than we have now.
True.
For a manga about the Killing School Life, it was drawn with a lot of silly images and dumb gags. According to that, the mastermind behind the failed Killing School Life was Junko Enoshima.
The mastermind took her own life, which means Junko Enoshima is dead.
Like,
It turns out that Killing School Life was part of the whole biggest, most awful whatever incident. He's me for real.
Me too.
Junko took away the memories of former students of Hope's Peak Academy and forced them to kill each other.
Former students of Hope's Peak Academy, and she took away their memories? That's just like us.
Apparently, the whole thing was being filmed by surveillance cameras and broadcast worldwide. There's a limit to being a cruel ass.
The surveillance cameras were broadcasting the whole thing?
so.
The students of Hope's Peak Academy are widely known as the Symbols of Hope. By forcing people to watch these symbols of hope kill each other for the sake of survival, they were trying to fill everyone who watched the broadcast with despair all at once.
That's messed up.
But that messed up plan was stopped. Junko Enoshima failed. Junko lost to the students she placed in her trap, and after being overcome by the despair she created, she took her own life.
Then Junko is no more.
No matter how horrible she was, there's no reason to fear someone who's dead.
What if she's not?
Buddy. Whether Monokuma's story is true or not doesn't matter.
Bastard!
Junko Enoshima isn't alive anymore.
Then who is our enemy? If Junko Enoshima is already dead, are the rest of the Ultimate Despairs behind this? Are the followers of Junko carrying out her will? That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, the killings we're involved in resembled that killing school life.
Well, I don't know who the hell is imitating Junko and making us go through this, but an imitation is just that, an imitation.
No shit.
If the students from Hope Speak Academy stopped the real deal, there's no way we'll lose to some fake.
But if this is really an imitation, are those surveillance cameras the same too? The cameras all over Javarok Island. Are they broadcasting to somewhere just like the surveillance cameras during the killing school life? Maybe.
Maybe. Man, Hajime, you totally know about that story, huh?
What? Do you have a problem with that?
Well, I really wanted you to read the manga version since I took the time to draw it.
My fault, gang.
What are you gonna do?
Oh well, I'll just raise the flag.
Flag? What do you mean, raise the flag? What's going to happen if you did that?
Ooh, how
Once-
exciting!
One step at a time, you're getting closer to clearing my character out.
You're not making sense again.
Well now,
Well then, I'll give you guys my all. I'll tell you everything I know, including information on the outside and the inside. I'll raise them flags like crazy!
Crazy. Oh. Huh? It changed to a different hallway again. It's so sudden. What's going on to make something like this happen? No, I've already decided that I'm not going to be surprised. That's right, there's no time for me to be surprised by something like this.
I just drew a picture.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a lie. I've been drawing a picture ever since the beginning of this stream. I just finished it.
Akane is switching her nose like a beast and examining her surroundings. Hey, what happened?
Based on my gut feeling.
Well, you know it's just my gut, but I feel like someone's getting closer. Huh? What do you mean? Who?
So,
I don't know. It's just my gut after all.
It's just my gut.
But still, her gut is pretty impressive. For some reason, it's strangely intuitive. Monokuma did say something about the main cast coming. It's surprising, but her gut must be correct again this time. Level up, level up, level up. Nope.
Cube.
Rubik's Cube. Cube.
Hey, a true Valorant player checking their corners.
Okay. This looks like the music room. I feel like I can see something strange. Looks like it's some sort of monument. Why would there be a monument in a music room? It's not just that. The mark engraved into the monument is the symbol of the Future Foundation, right? Below that symbol, there's a short passage engraved. To combat the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy were among the many who established the Future Foundation. What? Huh? The Future Foundation was established by the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy.
Smile.
Aren't they known as World Ender? This is completely different. Monokuma, he completely made that up. What is this? Words are floating in the air. This is like a hologram, right? The floating letters are forming a sentence. It looks like a passage from an email. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have obtained information. A person who claims to be a survivor of Hope's Peak Academy. Upon further investigation, there are a total of 15 survivors. You may be wondering about the number of people at this time. If they're survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, it's possible they may be targeted by ultimate despair. We believe we should acquire them and place them in our care as soon as possible. Though I don't believe the group can go that far without Junko and Oshima rallying them. In a worst-case scenario, we must prevent the repeat of killing school life. They failed at that. Also, if they are the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, we should expect them to be quite valuable to us. However, we are still investigating the details of their origins and we haven't located them either. We will continue investigating this matter. Also, regarding a separate matter, we have received a report from the research facility on Jabberwock Island. Preparations have been completed. It seems we can proceed with the experimental phase of the Neo World program. Survivors of Hope Peak Academy, 15 students. Is that about us? Excluding Chiaki, who is part of the Future Foundation, there were definitely 15 of us, but what does survivors mean? It's like they're talking from some other world. What happened outside of Jabberwock Island? If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history really is true, then the world isn't normal anymore. Maybe. I'm starting to feel like I'm starting to feel like we might be better off not remembering the memories we've lost. I guess that's all the clues in this room. It's finally confirmed. The Future Foundation is on our side, at least. They were founded by the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy, and they took us in to protect us. But if that's true, Chiaki should have made that clear to us. No, as long as Monokuma was around, she probably couldn't say anything carelessly. Monokuma. If he's the Future Foundation's enemy, then his true identity must be the ultimate despairs who caused the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The ones who are carrying out the will of Junko and Oshima are making us go through this. Also, this caught my attention in the email too. What is this research facility on Jabberwock Island mentioned in the email? What's that about? The only Future Foundation facility we found was that ancient ruin. There's no way that's the research facility. If there really is a research facility on this island, then there should be other Future Foundation members here. Somehow, there are still so many mysteries. I agree. I agree. That was so dramatic. The slow turn kills me.
It really was.
Teacher's lounge. This feels different from a classroom.
Maybe.
It's probably the office, right? I mean, the room kind of has that stuffy teacher vibes to it.
The office, huh? Now that you mention it, it does look like that.
Well,
More importantly, have you seen Miss Sonia? I don't see her anywhere. Buddy, the world's keeping you away from her right now.
True.
You see how it's working? Yeah, you're screwed.
How much longer is this guy gonna be obsessed with Sonia? Give it up already. There are letters floating in the air like the music room from earlier. Looks like a passage from an email someone wrote. I think it's the same one from earlier. I guess I should read it. We understand this matter regarding the survivors. In order to safely acquire them, please do your best in continuing your investigation. However, you must exercise extreme caution concerning the remnants of despair. Even though they have lost Junko and Oshima, the fact remains that they are incredibly dangerous. Even after her death, the tragedy has not ended. Perhaps there is still a leader on par with Junko and Oshima. As long as we do nothing about the remnants of despair, we will not be able to end this incident. For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered. Everything is for the sake of a shining future. Immediately eliminated? Does that mean this is an order to kill him? That doesn't sound peaceful at all. Well, I guess that's understandable. If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is as terrible as it sounds, it's pretty much an all-out war. If the remnants of despair are the ones waging that war, there's no way they'd be forgiven that easily.
I think we forgive them anyways.
Yeah.
this is bad. I mean,
Oh shit, I thought he was gonna say the same sentence as before. My fault.
I'm really worried.
My fault.
What if something happens to me when Miss Sonia isn't looking?
Things are getting... It's true. This guy is so useless sometimes.
I forgot about this room.
Huh? Are you serious?
Are you serious? There's something written on the blackboard. What's
Shoot,
written
sorry.
here? Huh?
I forgot to take my meds. It's okay.
Oh.
Keep going.
List of subjects is written on the blackboard in large letters. Just below that are the names of seen before. Wow. There's a newspaper posted on the blackboard below that. Hyoko Saionji is written there. What is this newspaper? What is this? It says, Miss Hyoko Saionji. This can't mean the same Hyoko, right? I mean, the Hyoko we knew. She was much smaller and looked more childlike. It was pretty much her defining feature. But the photo in this newspaper, in a way, I can see the resemblance to Hyoko, but her height and figure, it's too different from the Hyoko we knew. What does this mean? What does that mean?
This lady looks pretty mature. Is she like Kyoko's older sister or something?
No, it says Hyoko Saionji on here.
Oh, then Kyoko has an older sister with the same first and last name.
An older sister with the same first and last name?
I mean,
That's the only explanation, right? I mean, look at it for yourself. That's not Hyoko.
But did you ever hear her mention an older sister?
man.
Who mentions their siblings all the time? I don't go to a conversation and say, oh, by the way, I have 2 brothers. Well, it's not like I was close to her or anything.
Wrong.
She doesn't have an older sister. Hyoko is the Saionji family's only daughter. If she doesn't have a sister, then a relative? No, there's still too much of a resemblance.
What are you saying?
It's Hyoko.
Huh?
Of course not.
What are you saying? Hyoko doesn't have a curvy body like this. I mean, she was famous for her childlike figure. She got away with all kinds of crap for looking like that.
Well,
I don't know what to tell you. Maybe she had a growth spurt?
What are you saying? She's already dead. There's no way she could have had a
Alright,
growth
stop
spurt.
here for a second. I don't know if I ever told you, but I never let you see my page on, like, my specific stream page on Danganronpa 2. This is the only screenshot I had. This exact screen. Just that she couldn't have had a growth spurt. She's dead. That's why you could never see it.
You know, that makes sense.
You weren't even supposed to know she died,
Yeah.
let alone the growth spurt thing would have thrown you off.
today I'm feeling white.
I was gonna say, you heard that too, right?
Okay, Monokuma.
Alright, Monokuma.
Well, regardless, the clues I provided are true. If they weren't, it wouldn't be fair.
What's going on?
What the heck? This is the truth?
If this is the truth, then the Hyoko in the newspaper... Is he really saying this is the same person? That's impossible. I mean, how can there be a photo of a grown-up Hyoko when she's already dead? Why does this even exist?
It's fan art.
Hey, hey.
Could it be related to that list of subjects over there?
This is bad.
If it's his list of subjects, that means there's some kind of experiment, right? Did that experiment change Hyoko's body? Oh, what am I saying? Just saying it out loud makes it sound messed up. What experiment?
If it's some kind of experiment, it would mean that we're also test subjects, right? I mean, our names are also written on the blackboard under the list of subjects. But what kind of experiment was it?
What's going on?
What's going on? It better not have anything to do with time travel.
Oh boy. Time travel. Oh, my fault. An extremely overwhelming portrait is hanging on the wall. I feel like I've seen it before, but the name etched to the plaque card says, Hope's Peak Academy's founder, Izuru... How'd you say his last name again?
Izuru Kamakura.
Kamakura. The founder of Hope's Peak Academy, and this name, Izuru Kamakura. Doesn't this clearly contradict the information I obtained earlier? Damn it, another mystery.
Ew, he's ugly. With this, you've totally raised all the flags on this floor. Congratulations, Hajime. You shall now go on to the next stage. Everyone else has to stay on their own floors, though.
Next stage. Is it going to be purple?
Oh my god. Wait, how do I clip things again? Oh, here.
Damn it, not again! The hallway's different from the last time. I guess when that flag Monokuma mentioned is raised, I moved to a different hallway than the last, and it's more glitchy. But how can he do that? No, now's not the time to be confused by that. Thinking about it is just going to waste my energy. That's so funny. Maybe we go down here first. Oh wow, there's nothing down here. Physics! Purple! My favorite color! Whoa, what the fuck? I like the one line of glitching right down my screen.
Alright, I clipped it.
Purple. The rec room.
I listened to that same thing on repeat, now it's stuck in my head. Is
What?
it going to be purple?
Oh. There's a billiard table, a dartboard, and a shelf lined with magazines. It's hard to think a room like this actually exists inside a school.
Yeah, now question about how it's floating, or...
Yeah. I would believe, like, a room like this would exist in a school, but the floating table? Questionable. This hologram again. What's this one say? It looks like another email passage. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have finally succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. Though they were all dispersed, we were successful in acquiring all 15 of them, due to the fact that we're unable to ask them about
They
specific
sound
details.
like rabid dogs or
I
something.
know.
We've acquired them. They were all separated, but we got them, don't worry.
Gotta catch them all. It is unknown how they managed to survive the tragedy. It had been reported that some were wounded, so it seems certain that they had survived under harsh conditions. Over the course of our detailed investigation, we determined that they are the same age as the others. So we have decided to entrust them to the survivors of the killing school life. As for the remnants of despair, there are still no solid leads regarding this matter, and we have no new information to report. We will continue with the investigation. Once they are discovered, we will eliminate them immediately. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. Okay, Nagito.
Hope.
It says here that they succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. That means we should have been protected by the Future Foundation, right? Then why is this happening? If the Future Foundation was protecting us, why were we forced to kill each other on this island? Well, I guess it's not possible that the Future Foundation set this all up.
What's this?
I might, Hajime. You keep worrying like that. You're gonna get a toothache and collapse.
It's your
Is
fault.
that how it works?
I don't know. What is this hologram thing anyway?
Hey,
It's exactly what it looks like through the Future Foundation's emails. I thought they make a perfect clue, so I did a bit of hacking here and then here and there to get them.
You can even do that? Whoever's controlling you seems to possess many talents.
no.
Well, who cares about me anyway? It's not important at all.
There's no way that's not important. His true identity should connect everything to what's happening right now. Dartboard.
Dartboard.
There's a dartboard, but this is still a school, right? Or did Monokuma just randomly make up this place? I don't know. There's a lot of different magazines here. Fashion, motorcycles, martial arts, sports, computer, travel. There's even a magazine about cameras. Mahiru would have been happy to see this. Oh, that's so sad.
Oh.
Hopeful Peak. It's a file with Hope's Peak Academy's seal on it. It says confidential. That means this is a big secret. Why would an important document be here? Why am I even asking a question like that? Obviously, Monokuma is responsible. Anyway, I need to confirm what's inside the file. About the Hope Cultivation Plan. For many years, Hope's Peak Academy has conducted rigorous research into various talents. The Hope Cultivation Plan seeks to use the fruits of our labor to further our true goal. With our hands, we will birth a true hope that will bring hope to the entire world. Truly, the program is the next innovation in providing the ultimate education. This plan has been the Academy's wish since its foundation, so we must succeed at all costs. What followed was a series of detailed instructions and intricate orders. It was full of difficult technical terms I had no idea what any of them meant. However, the word true hope left a strong impression on my mind for some reason. The Hope Cultivation Plan was created for the sake of birthing true hope. Hope's Peak Academy was behind something like that? I don't really get it, but there's something about these words. True hope. Huh.
Naruto would have loved it.
I was about to say the same thing. Chair.
I miss him. That's the only time you'll ever hear me say
It's
that
all
about a
upside
man.
down. Looks like I'm in a different hallway again. I'm pretty much used to it by now, but even so, what is this space? Am I dreaming or something? I mean, this is totally disconnected from reality. Oh my god, Akane.
Hey, she's flying. It's kind of hard to see though.
Smells.
It's close. It's very close. Someone is coming. Kane's twitching her nose and examining her surroundings.
Based on my gut feeling.
They're definitely real close. At least that's what my gut is telling me. Then answer this with your gut. Is it an enemy or an ally? Let's see. My gut feeling is...
They're both.
Yo,
He's right. They're both. Both? What do you mean?
you.
I don't know any details. It's just my gut after all. Well, that's true, I guess.
Yeah, seriously, dude.
Nope. I like the glitchy version of the... Oh, I forgot that this thing is alive. Oh.
Oh my god, it's not live. Wait, that's gonna... I'm clipping that too. The timing on that is actually crazy.
It was alive. I'm crying. What is up with me and my timing today? That's crazy work. Oh my god, that's so funny. I'm actually like crying. That's so funny. Oh my god. Where am I supposed to go? I'm so confused. Oh, the fucking door that I missed right there.
It's okay.
It's alive. Oh. Oh my god.
I'm clipping it.
This must be a library. Monokuma probably left something here too. I should hurry up and find it. This hologram again. It must be another one of the Future Foundation's emails. I should read it. There's no doubt it's another clue. To Future Foundation 14th Division.
Oh, I like this song.
Makoto Naegi. Where are you guys? What are you doing right now?
Oh.
What-
Makoto.
Mr. Makoto, what you're doing is a serious act of treason. Do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? It should be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep these people alive. Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to the world. The 6 of you joined Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and cooperated with recovering your memories. Immediately return the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. What does this mean? This email suggests that somebody was trying to let the remnants of despair escape. This email is addressed to Makoto Naegi. But he's with the Future Foundation, right? Then why was he trying to protect the remnants of despair? Did he betray the Future Foundation? Did he? I guess we'll never know. Is there anything else in here?
I don't know. No, I don't know. I mean, you can try to leave.
Oh.
Yeah.
Am I gonna be sideways now? Oh, nope, still upside down. To be. To be or not to be? That is the question. Oh, the laundry room. Huh? Didn't I walk into a classroom? I don't really get it, but this looks like the laundry room. There's no use worrying about it, but I was in a school and now I'm suddenly in a laundry room.
Sounds pretty normal to me.
This looks like a tablet computer. It looks like the power is on too. Is this the next clue? I picked up the tablet and immediately started examining it.
Top secret.
Neo World Program. So top secret that they only put
I know, right?
This word, Neo World. I seem to recall hearing it and seeing it a few times already. The Neo World Program has another name. Psychotherapeutic Communication Simulator. The Neo World Program is built with the most recent psychotherapy technology and administrative software. To develop the Neo World Program, individuals such as the Ultimate Programmer, Ultimate Neurologist, and the Ultimate Therapist were among the many talented people
I was joking. I didn't know there was an extra.
whose research results were utilized. By mounting a... Wait a minute. By mounting a device to the cranium, the Neo World Program it is VR. Allows its subjects to experience a synthetic virtual world.
And you see why Sour and I were a little scared in V3 because they bring this up.
Oh yeah, with the because Miyu brings up that's her whole trial thing.
Yeah.
Additionally, the Neo World Program has another feature. It can replace memories formed in the real world with information contained in the synthetic virtual world. Therefore, it is possible to undo trauma sustained in the real world through the use of a virtual world. However, this device is for
I want that.
is for psychotherapeutic purposes only. Any other use is expressly forbidden. Though it is highly effective in treating brainwashing, abusing the device risks total personality destruction. Thus, extreme care must be exercised when operating this program. Slowly, everything around me turned black. Synthetic virtual world? Program? A feeling of emptiness, like everything is being tainted. A feeling of weakness, like the world is collapsing beneath my feet. Everything is starting to feel meaningless. The desperate
Oh, God.
attempts, the sad goodbyes, the conflicts, the trust I felt until now. It's all disappearing until all I feel is despair.
Alright, buddy, pack it up.
Ah. I screamed loudly as if I was confirming the sound with my own voice. There's no way I can escape this. I am starting to accept that. There's no way something as crazy as this actually exists.
Nice!
You gotta raise the flags more in order to clear my character route. Now then, despair is waiting for you.
Impossible. This is impossible. It's all made up. Everything is all made up. Made up? Including me too? Damn.
Damn. He's going through it a little bit, not gonna lie.
No.
No.
Hiya!
Hey, how are you doing? Did you enjoy the killing school trip? By the way, do you guys remember the speech I made at the beginning? From this point on, I promise you a world that truly deserves to be called a game. You guys are the only ones watching this who can save them. It's blue. Why is it blue? The end of the world is... What you gonna do? What's gonna happen? Isn't it exciting? Isn't it heart-throbbing? Look forward to it. Oh.
This hallway. When we first arrived here, I walked down this hallway from the classroom to get to the gym. I don't really see a resemblance, but... Oh, it is.
Oh yeah, this one's trippy.
Holy shit, okay. Hi, Sonia.
Well,
Are you familiar with the placebo effect and the nocebo effect? Huh? The placebo effect is when your health improves after taking a fake medicine that you believe is real. And the nocebo effect is the exact opposite, which means as long as the human brain controls all other bodily functions. If the brain believes something is real, it will become real. Why would you bring that all up all of a sudden? Huh?
oh my.
Huh? I am not sure. I do not fully understand. What the heck? Holy
Right.
shit.
Oh. The moment you discover the truth was a lie, all hope will disappear. Oh god, it's so trippy, isn't it?
Guys, the pet.
I still can't believe that.
Do I have to? Wasn't I just in that room? Or is that the room that I'm assuming? I'll just go in.
I don't
We'll see.
remember.
I thought it said go to the gym. Oh. I lied. Big
Oh, I
object.
remember this part.
Is this floating? That's impossible. Didn't you just see a pool table floating and you didn't say anything about that?
It was a pool table. That's different than this big random object.
It's still a big table. You know how big pool tables are.
I do. We played pool when you came to visit.
Exactly. That's impossible. There's no way something this big would be floating like this. But what in the world is it? And the moment I looked at that object... Huh?
Pain. But without the A. Welcome. Welcome to the Neo World program.
A person? A floating person is talking to me? Who is it? No, is this even a person in the first place?
Do you see that at the right? A not female. I'm not quite a person. I'm simply an artificial intelligence program. It would make me happy if you called me alter ego. That is the name my master gave me when he created me.
Hi, alter ego. It can talk?
Yeah, that's why I read it, because it's a guy.
But what are you? Alter ego? Artificial intelligence program.
I am the master program behind the Neo World program. I'm responsible for creating and overseeing this world. However, only the observer has the authority to directly influence you guys. I can't actually exert much influence. In fact, my existence is one that you don't normally meet. I'm sort of like an apartment manager or something. I may oversee the entire apartment building, but I lack the power to manage individual rooms. But the virus has infected everything I'm supposed to be managing. And because of that, this world I'm managing is acting very peculiar.
Hold on. My brain can't follow what you're saying. Let me gather my thoughts first. Damn it, it's that feeling from earlier again. This floating like my feet are hovering above the floor. It's like I can't feel my feet on the ground or the ground. Like I can't even believe my own existence. Hey, you should know, right? Where is this place? Tell me, what is the Neo World program?
The Neo World program has omitted the data collection procedure for shaping the entire world. As such, only the data we collected during the experimental stage is being utilized. Specifically, that means the data detailing Jabberwock Island, where this research facility is located. That is why the previous Jabberwock Island cityscape was restored. Ergo, if I were to answer your question, where is this place? The answer would be mostly Jabberwock Island. Certain portions of it are different depending on the circumstances. For example, the school you're in. It appears this space is entirely under the virus's influence. That's probably why I'm appearing before you too. However, even without the virus, these circumstances are a bit unnatural. It seems the launch was rushed, and because of that, there wasn't enough time to collect any data. I'm sorry, I don't really know the circumstances of the outside world. After all, I'm simply the overseer of the Neo World program.
Most of its words. I understood what they meant, but I couldn't understand what was being said. There was no way for me to acknowledge it as the truth. It would make much more sense if this was a fictional world. Wait, are you saying this world is a fictional world? I feel like I can't believe what's going on here. This missing sense of reality, all the mysteries, all the truths, they're all just fiction. This is purely a work of fiction. Anything depicted in this is is that? Even so,
It's purely intentional.
I need to know. I need to know what this world is. Hey, can you tell me? Hey, can you tell me? What was the Neo World program used for in the first place?
The Neo World program serves only one purpose. It is used to make the real world a splendid one. I guess you can say it's a program for creating hope.
A program for creating hope? But the fact that we're here and the fact that we don't have our memories, that's all the program's fault, right?
Deleting memory is the first step toward replacing memory. Replacing memory data is one of the features of the Neo World program. With the installed memory control unit, it is possible to remove any time period you set it to. And from there, you upload the memories obtained into the virtual world.
Removing memories of any time period you set it to? So Monokuma was right. We did lose our school memories. But why? Why us? Why were our school memories taken away?
Why not?
There's a reason for that, right?
That is a mystery to me too.
Well, GG.
GG go next.
GG go next.
Booting the program on the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy while it's still in its experiment.
Me too.
Experimental stage.
There's a lot of reading that I've been doing, so I feel the same way.
Just. I'm sure there was a very good reason. But unfortunately, I don't know what's happening in the outside world. I'm sorry.
Are you saying we're lab rats? That's the only thing I can think of. It just sounds like we're lab rats. That was not the right order for that. The Future Foundation did that to us. But they're trying to save the world, right? Or is the Future Foundation not our ally?
I'm sorry. I can't provide that much help. If only I was more reliable. I wouldn't have lost my authority to a virus like this.
All these new words make my head feel like it's about to burst. Can you tell me more about the Observer and that virus?
Well, for this session, the Neo World program was programmed to house 15 people along with 2 monitors.
2 monitors?
Yeah, they were disguised as a teacher and one of the students. They were intended to guide the participants in this way. By the way, the observer in the teacher role has been given the authority to influence you all. But the observer in the student role was not. They weren't given any special authority at all, so they'd seem the same as everyone else.
Hi, Chiaki and Monami. What kind of authority does the teacher role have?
As an example, the teacher creates the rules of this world and manages them.
Rules?
Rules.
If the teacher is properly managing the rules they've created, there's no risk of abuse. But because of the virus infecting everything, that has changed. It changed this whole world where violence shouldn't have existed in the first place. The Neo World program would have promised eternal peace. But just like the outside world, it's become a world filled with violence and death.
What is that virus? Monokuma!
I don't really know the details behind its true identity, but that function is beyond my capabilities. No matter how much I try to stop it, it behaves as if it already knows what I'm attempting to do. In the end, it stole the portion of my abilities which contain my authority to build the world. It was a grandmaster chess player. I desperately tried to fight back so it wouldn't have complete control. But even so, a portion of the world has been modified at its convenience.
She's probably talking about the Monokuma Rock and the funhouse. Based on what she's saying, it sounds like she's on the receiving end of a one-sided attack.
Hey, it literally says
I
not
know,
female.
I know. But alter ego should be an impressive artificial intelligence that the Future Foundation created. I can tell
Maybe
that
alter ego use any pronouns.
I can tell that just by communicating with them. which means this supposed virus is so smart that it surpasses this alter ego. If so, does that virus possess an artificial intelligence just like them? Damn it, what the heck? An artificial intelligence waging an attack against another one. That's so freaking irritating. But how did that virus infect the Neo World program?
The Neo World program exists in isolation. It's impossible it was infected through a network. I'm fairly certain someone physically uploaded it.
Physically?
Perhaps someone secretly brought an external memory drive containing the virus into the facility and directly uploaded it into the main computer where the Neo World program is installed. Based on my calculations, that's most likely what happened.
Sabotage!
Sabotage!
It was brought to the Future Foundation's facility.
I wonder how that happened. I bet you don't know.
No, I have no idea.
You don't know.
But the only person who could enter that facility is someone who is a member of the Future Foundation. Damn it, what am I thinking? Why am I assuming that what I just heard is the truth? Why am I assuming that everything is a lie? Observers.
I wonder who the observers are.
Beats me.
But
Who knows?
it's true that the virus is powerful and that I'm completely overwhelmed by it. But I'm still able to defend the essential areas. So it has a limit too.
A limit?
If it took over an observer, then it has to follow the rules of an observer. Such as, in order to end the program and release everyone, I need to follow the correct procedure and...
Hey, come on now.
Okay, even if you're just a god in the machine, that's enough hints from you.
How strange.
If you're gonna say something more... Whoa, that sound always throws me off a little bit. Suppose that you exist between life and death. The death of yourself is inevitable. So, it can be parallel to... the deflexation based on the Bro just turned around. Definition of existence that constitutes the relationship. From there, the paradigm changes results by being cut rapidly and causes a situation where your own existence is unobservable and... accelerates and crosses with the joint ownership of the world, and the situation from the context invites your... I'm not following along with what he's saying. Death, 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 death.
Hey.
Hi, Sour.
Hi, Sour.
Death, 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 death. Oh, God. I think it might be death. What do you think?
What the heck?
Look, 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 look,
Look.
A few hours alone. Yes. Finally a break.
What just happened?
You're right there, aren't you? Someone is right there, right?
Huh? Who are you? Are you different from the earlier one? Maybe he can't hear my voice from this side?
I'm currently talking to the world through alter ego. Ever since you guys vanished into that space, the video feedback's been pretty distorted. Thank you for stopping by, Sour Wolf. I'll talk to you later.
Have a good
Bye.
nap.
Have a good nap.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Yeah. Have a good trip too. I hope it gets better. Hope it gets better. But even so, we were forced to watch you this entire time.
Huh?
The things you guys were forced to do, we were forced to watch it.
Forced to watch us?
I really want to save you right away, but because of the virus's interference, I couldn't. Our orders are no longer being accepted, including shutdown requests. The Neo World program is beyond our control now. In that world, that person created an independent country that doesn't accept our outside interference. But Alter Ego created an opportunity for me to speak to you directly. If this means that's working, then it means that the person I needed to talk to is right there. I hope. Well, guess what? Oh wait, do you know who this is? Never mind, I won't say anything.
It looks like this guy can't even hear or see me. Just who is this guy anyway? Is he our ally?
Since there's no time, I'm going to say what I need to say and believe you're there listening to me. But first, I should apologize to everyone. I know apologizing won't help, but we didn't imagine something like this would happen. We never expected such an atrocious virus was lurking inside the Neo World program. But that's entirely our fault. It's our responsibility for not realizing it until it was too late. But it's not just the virus either. I can't say for sure that the program didn't have any problems in the first place. To tell you the truth, I was unsure whether or not to run the program on you guys. But this was the only way to save you all. I wanted to save you guys.
Save us? What did he want to save us from? Why would this save us?
You've already seen the password to enter the graduation exam ground, right? You know, 11037.
11037. That's the number we found at Nezumi Castle.
If you turn it upside down, it might start to look like a name. The door to the ancient ruin was supposed to open after you all finished gathering the hope fragments. From there, you guys were supposed to challenge the graduation exam. However, I prepared that password just in case something went wrong. Like I said earlier, I had my doubts that this program was perfect. Even if the chance was slim, I thought the observer might end up going rogue. That's the reason I left that 11037 password in a place where the teacher role would not be able to go. I never thought Nagito, who saw it first, would erase that password.
Wow.
Anyway, I'm also the person who set that password to that number. That number contains a secret.
What a fucked up what a fucked up day.
Yeah. Someone close to me left that number to save me when I was in a dilemma. Can you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm entrusting that will to you all. I've entrusted it to your future. But that person is trying to abuse the graduation exam. I'm sure they are going to crush you with despair using the graduation exam that's waiting for you. But I want you guys to endure it without giving up on hope. I want you guys to withstand it until I get there. Because I have a secret to defeat them.
A secret. Does that mean he has a secret plan to defeat Monokuma?
In a worst case scenario, when an observer who has the role of a teacher goes rogue, I prepared a hidden command to use at the graduation exam site. It's the forced shutdown sequence.
Forced shutdown sequence?
Even a teacher's authority can't stop that command. It's a way to end this so you guys can choose on your own, independently of the observer. Which means that even if they stole the teacher's authority, they shouldn't be able to stop it. If you use that, you guys will win. However, in order to start the force shutdown sequence, you need more than half the number of people. And in order to do that, I need to somehow get that number. Oh, death.
Oh, death.
Oh no, don't go. Do you know who it is? Oh. Oh god, we're back. Death, 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 death.
Is it not Makoto?
Makoto!
Mr.
He kind of gave it
Makoto.
away when he said, a friend of mine left behind that number in a time of need.
Yeah, but I feel like his character sprite would have given it away anyway, but I didn't play the first game. So I don't know what his like sprites and stuff would look like. Well,
Oh.
yeah, I don't know. But I figured it was Makoto.
Say what?
Makoto Naegi! Well, I mean, he was mentioned before, and if you knew what his sprite looks like, you'd be able to catch on that it was him.
Yeah.
What was that just now?
I figured that it was him because he was mentioned earlier in that email.
Yeah, and the whole Sayaka thing. Oh, well, they didn't name her, but yeah.
Yeah. That kind of just solidified it for me. I was like, ah, yeah.
Yeah, I was watching your expression when that happened. Hey, Hajime, what was that weirdness just now?
Nothing really.
I see.
Anyway,
Oh well, anyway, that's all the hints you're gonna get. If that no-good artificial intelligence tells you any more useless stuff, I'm gonna butt in again.
Did Monokuma not notice what just happened?
It's been a while since I've spoken at length, but it was important to talk to you. It was worth waiting a long time here.
Hey, about that guy just now.
There shouldn't be anything else for you to ask me.
I see. It'd be bad if Monokuma overheard us. That means Monokuma doesn't know about the conversation I had with that guy just now. It was very one-sided, but hop off.
Yeah, it's okay though. It's like the deaf and mute thing. If Makoto was deaf and Hajime was mute. Just or blind and deaf, but he could speak. You guys have a weapon, a very powerful weapon. It all depends on how you guys use that weapon. It's the only thing I can do. The only thing I can do is prevent the virus's invasion with all my might so you guys can use that weapon. The rest is up to you all. Do your best.
Do our
Fujisaki
best, huh?
Chihiro.
But what do we have to do our best at? The mystery is getting solved. I'm finally starting to see the truth. But what are we supposed to do when that truth is really a lie? We know we're working toward a conclusion that nobody wants to hear. But still, do we really need to work hard and do our best? Is there really a reason to do our best? If everything was a lie, then isn't everything just meaningless? It's the same for the killings, too. Even though we had to experience something as painful as that, something as tragic as that, wouldn't all that be meaningless, too? When the world is flipped over and becomes so irrational, what am I supposed to do? Shutdown sequence.
Big object.
Big object.
I bet you didn't expect to see Chihiro here, huh?
I did not, actually. Ding dong, bing bong. A body has been discovered.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's time for the long-awaited graduation
Oh, God.
exam. Please
Dude, I'm gonna
enter
be
the
sick.
red door located on the first floor of Hope's Peak Academy. See you soon.
A red door, huh? It's just a waste of time thinking about what all this means right now. For now, I need to finish this. I need to just focus on that. Whoa. Despair Hotel. Actually, just kidding. It's a bunch of codes. Oh my god. A red door. He means this red door, right? So I just have to go in here. If I do that, will this be finished? When are you supposed to catch everybody else up on, like, what? Are they trying to hypnotize me or something? Oh god, this is...
Little trippy.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh god.
Follow the lights! Purple. Huh? This place.
Yo,
Looks like everyone's here.
Damn right.
It seems that this is going to be the final place.
However, this place is... Is this a trial field? But why is it a trial field? Why is he calling it a field?
But I don't know. It looks like a trial ground, but the vibe is way different than the other one from before.
We've been here before, right? Yeah, this should be the place that the door at the ancient ruin leads to.
Hey,
Huh. It seems pretty strange that we've been in that other building up until now.
damn it.
It's like we're dreaming or something.
Nobody is on the same page right now.
Nope.
Like, then you're expecting me to
single
go
person.
into a trial like that? Oh god.
Yup.
If this is a dream, then this too is very...
It's okay, I thought he was on the same page.
Oh, you finally arrived. Congratulations. You guys are the first one to ever beat this game. After stopping by Hopespeak Academy, you've finally come back to this place. To the graduation exam site within the ancient ruins of Jabberwock Islands.
You can give it a fancy name like graduation exam site, but it's no different than the trial ground from before.
From before.
This trial field was actually inspired from before. The one from before. So in a way, this place is the original.
Hey, hey.
Who cares? This graduation exam means we can finally go home, right?
Of course.
That's what it... If that's what you guys decide.
Huh?
And if we have to decide, what do we have to do?
Now then.
Please take a look at the LCD touch panel built into your seats. Compared to the other trials, the rules are much simpler this time.
Yes, indeed.
There are two options, graduate and repeat, right? You just have to choose one of them and press it. All of you will cast your vote, and whichever one has the majority will be considered your final decision. If you don't press either of them, it'll be treated as an absence and will not be counted.
In other words,
Which means everybody who has died up until now will have their votes treated as absences.
Then the result is based on our majority vote.
If graduate is chosen by the majority vote, there, an event that's kind of like the graduation ceremony called the graduation program will begin.
Ugh, even if we do this stupid majority vote, the result is already pretty damn obvious. Come on, let's move this along. We can press it now, right?
It's not that easy.
no.
You can't do that yet. I mean, your resolve hasn't firmed yet, right? Your will to be swept away by society's harsh current.
Shut up! Shut up!
Shut up, who the hell cares? I'm gonna press it.
What's this?
My, which of your...
orifices?
I don't think so.
Are you using to spew bile? Participate in the graduation program. You need my final say as your teacher, you know.
What? Does that mean it won't end with just a majority vote?
That's right.
After the vote, I'm going to judge every single one of you to see if it's okay for you to graduate or not.
What a fucked up day.
Damn it.
I know it. So even if we vote, you're saying we won't graduate unless you acknowledge it?
Well,
I'm terribly sorry for being rude earlier.
Crazy work.
No way.
But you don't have to worry. There's no way I won't acknowledge your graduations. This is merely a formality. Just doing it because that's how it has to be.
Good morning.
Good morning. Oh my god, good morning. For me.
For you.
You're not there quite yet.
He's doing it because it's how it has to be. It doesn't mean he can exert his will over everything. He too has a limit. Is this what alter ego was talking about?
Anyway,
Even if you don't want to do it, you guys still need to do it to solve the mystery. Afterward, you cast your majority votes. From there, we can move on to the graduation program.
But why do we even have to go through something so dumb?
That is...
You
You
said...
said you were waiting...
Oh.
Oh, sorry. That was
That
my bad. Look, it's
that
still
never
facing him.
happens. That never happens. You've never interrupted me. Or, like, read my line. That's the
Don't
first time, I
lie.
think.
No, it has happened.
You said you were waiting for the main cast, right? Which means you're just stalling for time then.
Huh.
Who's the main cast?
Oh, you don't need to worry about it. It has nothing to do with you guys.
That is...
There is no way it has nothing to do with us. We are the only ones who are involved, you know.
so annoying.
It doesn't matter if you're involved or not. You're just a bunch of chumps in the big picture. That's why it has nothing to do with you. Just perform your roles without complaining.
You pissed me off.
Hold on. What's with that chump comment?
I can't ignore that.
Not it's important or anything, but make sure you turn off that toy.
I won't forgive you.
How dare you treat him like a toy?
What's this?
I did treat it like a toy. You got a problem with that? I created everything. You're actually picking a fight with me? Basically a god. Just how promising can you guys be? I guess this is just the nature of life. Fine then, before you die, sear my power near my memories. I almost said mines.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
I am scared.
As you should be.
This is gonna be a crazy trial that we're gonna get to in another stream.
Smile.
Smile emoji. There's going to be... I'm gonna save it again, even though I just saved it. Chapter 0
Yeah,
and
valid.
6.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, if both of us didn't need to like get up and work in the morning, imagine us just
Yeah.
going through and doing the trial too. That would be kind of crazy. But the plan is potentially Friday, maybe.
Actually, Friday.
We shall see.
I have work. You have work
Mhm.
after that.
Yes.
Because then on Saturday, I don't have work until 2.
I don't work on Saturday, so Friday might be the day we do it, unless if something comes up, but plan for Friday. Then we...
I think we'll do Persona tomorrow. I think I've come to that conclusion now, so I don't think on it even more.
Persona tomorrow on Miss Indigolds' channel. I'll be streaming that, and then
we're gonna be potentially finishing Danganronpa 2 on Friday here. So that's exciting. I am so nervous about this trial because I don't know what to expect at all. So I guess we'll find out. Plus it's like, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how long it takes me to get through it. I feel like there's going to be a lot of mishaps and failures.
Well, I'm pretty sure the last trials always take a while.
Probably.
There's a lot you have to get through.
Yeah, because there's like a lot of piecing everything together in regards to like, I don't know. There's a lot of information that was just dumped onto me, and I'm still gonna process it and be processing it even through the end of the game. So it's gonna be kind of crazy, but it's gonna be fun. I am not looking forward to Hangman's Gambit and me crashing out over that. So that's gonna be fun to experience on Friday.
Yeah, you should go there just for that.
Yeah, I should.
Yeah.
Oh god.
No, I mean chat should come just to see you
just to
crash
see
out.
me crash out. Yeah. I highly recommend it because my crashing out over Hangman's Gambit is kind of crazy. Didn't you?
It's really silly.
I don't remember if it was you or if it was Sour that clipped the one for it will ruin my life for
Hangman's
free.
Gambit and this one was a nightmare.
Mm.
V3 wasn't bad, but this one,
It's
nightmare.
bad. It's bad. Like there's a clip that I can't remember who took it, but it was in the chapter
I don't think it was
3
me.
trial with like Mikon, where I'm actually crashing out over needing to do Hangman's Gambit, couldn't remember the word for what the answer was, and then immediately as I was finishing my sentence saying I can't remember the word, I said, oh, it's the conference room, and then proceeded to play Hangman's Gambit like it was nothing. But Hangman's Gambit makes me want to lose my mind every time I play it, and it gives you an anxiety attack every time you watch me play it.
I just have to look away.
she can't look at the screen anymore because she's afraid that she's just afraid to watch because all the letters will sit there and hit each other, and then she just has to listen to the sound effects of the letters hitting, and that makes it even worse.
It's PTSD.
I
remember what it was like.
It's so bad. And then like the letters were speeding up. Like last trial, I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Like, what is this BS?"
You're right.
Hangman's Gambit is quite literally the worst minigame. But
I mean, there was one in 3 in V3 that I got a little bored with, but nothing is the same as 2.
yeah.
Danganronpa 2's Hangman's Gambit.
I'm glad that this is like a thing that we can all agree on. It's a collective agreement that we all just don't like Hangman's Gambit in 2.
I mean, I think it's a pretty popular opinion, honestly.
I'm glad. I'm really glad that that's a popular opinion because I hate it. Every time it zooms in on Hajime's face and it says Hangman's Gambit, I literally want to throw a controller. I don't want to do it. I don't know. It drives me nuts.
Unfortunately, is a part of life.
And the game. It is a game mechanic that I have to go through.
Yeah, there's no continuing.
No.
Oh
There's
my
no
god.
skipping it.
You should have seen my coworker playing. It wasn't Hangman's Gambit, but no, it was. The first game's Hangman's Gambit. He couldn't figure out what the word was, so he was trying random letters. He failed like 3 times before listening to what I said about try this letter.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a rough one.
Well, like I don't know what it is about Hangman's Gambit, but like
Driver is available.
I know. I don't want to update it because last time I updated it, it kept crashing my Valorant. So I don't know if I will update it anytime soon. Unless if that's a newer one. But yeah, so probably Friday for trial. And probably end of the game too. A journey that's been a couple months in the making now.
Just a couple.
Just a couple. Just a few. Oh, this one came out today. Oh, damn. Yeah, I'm not updating that yet. Hell no. Is this the... This is the Logic Time song. I was like, wait a minute. But yeah, probably Friday. We'll plan for Friday for now. If anything changes, then we go from there. But thank you for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chatting, and thanks for following. We'll plan on Friday. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye-bye.